Hello, God, fuck this ad. Right now. We have an ad coming up in 8 minutes. Good luck, everyone. I also want to put this on and turn that off for the sake of my soul.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Spilled Ink with your host,
Emily
and Adidas.
Let me also pull up chat.
Today we are exploring
my
a brand
phone.
new art medium that we've never done before.
Wowzers.
What is this?
Oh, damn,
What is
spoilers.
this? Wow!
Needle felting.
Before we get started, we got a sponsor.
Perfect. Now I can see chat.
Zenpop!
And
Zenpop is a monthly stationery subscription box that changes each month by
So-
theme and...
for the sponsor, let me get this out of here. It's really nice. I'd really like to see it because my brain is like pretty things. But today I'll be wall building. So right now I'm making a hierarchy / I guess race chart ? So it pretty much would go just triangle, just boom, boom, boom. Class system? How would you? I guess it would be a class system technically, because they're all of the same race but in different classes. I'll try my best to explain while I'm drawing. I might get distracted,
And now
so-
back to needle
Whoopsie.
felting. So I found these at our local art store, and I thought, hey, here's
Oh my
a craft
God, we
we've
love the
never
local
done
art
before.
store.
Needle felting.
I've never
That's
done this in
terrifying.
my entire existence.
Me neither. So I'm a little scared because I remember the last
I
time
always struggle with
I brought
fucking
home a
fucking
like 3D crafting medium,
body types.
which was crochet.
Yeah,
We had a
oh,
terrible
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again.
I think this may
Oh,
be
wait a second.
an easier starting point. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll
I'm not
see.
sure. I'm not used to this, but I picked up Pom Pom Puddin for myself, and then I got Kurimanju
This
for
is
Daidas.
my favorite
That's
guy.
your favorite Chikawa character.
Yeah.
I feel like yours might be a little harder because you have more colors, and like he's
I
got
kind
more
of want to do the
details.
face where he drinks the beer and he
And
goes.
he's like, that looks hard though.
But you know what the funniest part is that I've seen like completed
Oh,
works
figure it
of
out.
these kind of felts
I've
made by
actually-
different people, and the level of scuff
Well, this
that
is
can
on.
happen
It's so
I'm gonna make
funny.
very
tea.
high.
One of my favorites is,
cold.
have you seen the Piglet one?
yeah.
My fingers are really pierced and I'm so annoyed. Turn me into a monster. It's so funny.
That's what's gonna happen to my Kurimanju.
It's so funny. So I tried to pick mascot characters that I feel like have a simple enough design where there
Uh-huh.
might be some room for
Oh,
error.
yours look a lot easier than mine, that's for sure.
I know.
It's nice and fat.
Yeah. I tried looking up needle felting tutorials, or at least like needle felting 101, the basics. I kind of have an idea of how exactly it works, but I'm not sure. We're kind of going into this
So
blind.
I'm just guessing it's pull and stab.
Yeah, there's more to it than that, but basically you like poke it into oblivion.
We've never done this, so good luck to us, yeah?
Here is my wool.
Wow, 2 colors, that's wonderful.
This is my tutorial for Pom Pom Puddin. I think if I follow this one by one, I should have a decent time. We'll see how this works out because we're doing 2 different ones.
I
at
don't
the
want
same
no
time.
tutorial, I'm going in.
No, you need it. We'll follow it to tutorial.
Alright.
I forgot to mention, this is from the brand Hamanaka, and also from that same art shop that I went to. I bought this little starter set. Yeah, it's like a needle felting starter set, also from Hamanaka. So I feel like
Okay.
we might only need like the one needle. I feel like it should be fine,
Okay.
but we'll see.
Alright, I don't know what this doohickey is, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
So even before we begin step 1, it required us to tear the wool in half and then split it a certain number of ways. So I had to split mine in 8 ways. They're not really even. For you, Daidas, you had to split yours 7, right?
7 long pieces.
They look pretty even. You did a pretty good job with that. And now for step 1, mine says that I have to take one of these strips and roll it into a core, basically. And you have to roll it kind of tight. And then you have to poke it and basically make it into a ball. And you want to prick it to the size of whatever the core is on your page. Let me see.
Oh.
That's why they have these outlines.
Oh,
this is your core.
This is actual size?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
So I saw a video about needle felting, and they said that if you make it too loose, it's gonna be
Okay,
hard
I'll
to
try.
like prick it into being more
Okay,
firm.
that's
So you
fine.
really want to like tight roll it.
And my headphones are dying. I love that for me.
Yeah. You're gonna
Holy moly.
prick it until you get it to the shape
Oh,
and
no.
size of
Oh,
the
no.
outline.
My felt ball sucks.
I don't think it has to be perfect.
What's
It's
it
just the
called?
core. You're gonna cover it
I'm
later.
gonna start like
Put it further.
playing
over here.
JP
Ow! Sorry.
on my streams, so that way
I think
I
needle
can
felters sometimes
practice
wear like finger guards.
and stream at the same
so you
time.
don't poke yourself.
My least favorite medium so far.
Really? More than crochet?
Okay, crochet's worse.
Crochet is not worse.
Oh, you're right. It is
I
getting
actually really
harder.
like crochet.
Isn't that crazy?
I like
Based on the
knitting
video
more
that I
though,
saw,
but
if you just prick
crochet
it on
is fun
one
too.
side forever, you're gonna make it end up looking really flat.
Okay. Oh! Are you bleeding?
No.
This is a dangerous art.
I keep poking myself.
Wait, are you actually not bleeding?
I'm not bleeding. You're gonna want to prick it on all sides so that it stays 3-dimensional and not like a pancake.
Don't forget to poke your finger too.
I just need to show you how perfect this is so far. Ready?
Okay.
This is what it has to the core. Check it.
Oh, shut up.
Check it. Hey!
Oh, shut up.
Hey! What's the egg?
Now I have to go faster.
No, don't hurt yourself, please.
What? My ball feels awful. Feel this?
It's so lumpy.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
a-
smooth it out?
Maybe I gotta do this with my fingers.
This Kurimaju's gonna turn out so dumb.
No. He's gonna look great.
Oh. Alright, tea has been had.
Okay, well, I'm moving on to step 2.
Hey!
Okay,
Here's
I
my next
want.
step, you guys.
So these are the
I'm
for
placing
you.
the core like so. I'm gonna thicken up Puddin's body, and then I'm gonna
Is it-
roll it up and continue stabbing. I'm basically layering.
I think let's put. No,
Maybe
wait.
you're built for felting.
I think
I'm
let's
on that step
put. And my
two.
brain is like,
Yeah, but your ball.
you're wrong. You're wrong. It's
So
poo, and you didn't write food like a dummy.
Is drastically
Ah,
changing
yeah.
from winter to spring.
Okay, that's a really good
Ooh,
question.
that's
because,
not
like, Yeah,
good.
it just magically turned like 70 all of a sudden.
Well, not
This
yesterday.
isn't
Yesterday was
good.
like cold and rainy.
Except yesterday, it was like, yeah.
I really need to
It
get
snowed literally
back
2 weeks ago in Japan for the first
to my
time
glory
in
days
forever. At
in
least in Tokyo,
Duolingo.
right? Mm-hmm. And
me
the
see.
snow was sticking.
Well, yeah, I feel like it does snow every year for like a day, but it never sticks.
It never stick. This was like actually fluffy snow.
And then if you went to the park, I didn't take any pictures, but if you went to the park, people made like little snow sculptures and like left them around the park. It was really cute.
Yeah, a lot of snowmen. So what's funny is that when we went
there
to the
a
park,
food?
I made.
There is a
I
food.
made.
I know there's
Yeah,
food.
so I
Am I
saw
losing it?
a base of a snowman. Like it was 2 balls on top of each other, but that was it,
Oh,
right?
God, so.
And it was on the side of a bench or something like that. And I was like, oh, you know what? I could really add a nose and some eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
But,
collaborative art project
wow.
with a stranger.
Right? I was like, because this is
so-
the person's long gone. Whoever made that was long gone, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. You know what?
Where
Let's make something
is it?
real quick.
Am I
went on the
losing
ground, I was looking for the ground.
my
looking for
mind?
A little long stick nose, some arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
As I was looking for eyes, I had to go like a little bit way over there. So my snow sculpture is over here a little bit. So I was a little farther away, and I saw 2 junior high students just like walk by
Nico.
me, and I saw in slow motion.
I
one of
feel
the
like I
kids
really am losing my
slow-mo
marbles.
just karate kicked my snowman, and I was like, no.
Why am I losing my
I didn't know you
marbles?
were working on it.
There's food. There is a food. And am I losing it?
It's just like, it's funny because you see a pumpkin with no face on your staircase. They're gonna think
I
it's
feel like I
wrong. The
am. I
moment
feel
you
like
put a
I'm.
face on
I'm
Yeah,
it,
they
losing
vandalize
it.
they kick it,
I'm
or they
losing it.
vandalize it, or they throw it.
Why is that?
It's
Yeah,
I was
oh,
thinking
okay.
about like how it looks like.
Like it looks like
Okay.
effort was put into it.
Yeah.
to, like,
Okay.
destroy it.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know,
not
like
losing my mind.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like,
I'm
it's
not
like when you
losing
build
my
a
mind.
sandcastle. Right? Like, that's a clearly
Yes.
Sandcastle. And then people
Oh,
like,
I'm just
pretend
blind.
they're Godzilla and like stomp it or
The
something.
urge to the urge
I was
to
just blind,
destroy
guys.
a creation.
Yeah. They're not gonna stomp on like,
Also,
a built-up mound.
the way I
They're
put
gonna be
it was
okay,
wrong.
This is some effort here. Boom.
This is poo,
Boom.
technically,
That artist is
right?
gone. Boom.
This is poo.
Well, you know what? I was there and I witnessed it. I didn't say nothing because I was like, all right, well, I did leave it alone, like probably a minute.
Fucking
No, it was so
losing it
sad
over
because
here.
I was watching Didus like collect limbs for this snowman, and he was like so happy, like finding sticks for the arms. Like he was excited seeing the snowman come together.
I know it was gonna be a sick snowman.
And then its life was extinguished. And then to add insult to injury, when we came back to the park later to walk, there were snow sculptures everywhere.
I know, yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like, man, mine could have been part of this if that kid didn't kick it in the face. But yeah, the weather has been getting a lot better.
I feel like I can do that
You know, I've
tire.
been out of the loop of running, and I decided to get back into it.
Stop, boom.
Sorry.
Oh,
God.
are you bleeding now?
No.
Emily,
I
you
can
have
do
no-
it
you
tighter.
have no
I
hand-eye
can write.
coordination.
I can. There. Fuck. Me.
How are you gonna say that as you
Fuck.
stab yourself?
I wasn't looking.
I know
wasn't
my
looking.
things.
I wasn't looking. I
How it
wasn't
feel?
looking.
I know my
Instant
things.
karma.
Yeah, but I do have a couple of running stories. Well, actually, there was one that was gonna be in one of my storytime animations, my last one.
Oh, your embarrassing moments in Japan video?
Yeah, I actually deleted the whole story because I was like, "Is this?"
That's
funny
crazy,
enough? I don't know.
Didus.
So I'll just tell it here. There was one time where I was just
Alright,
running
now-
late at night
now
with my
we-
headphones on, noise canceling headphones.
We need to start this because
And
if I don't
know
start this,
how
I'm gonna
powerful
fucking
my
forget about it.
built-up
I'm
fart
losing my
was
mind
gonna
again.
be. But I was
Oh.
like, I
Oh, my
really got
teeth.
fart.
Oh.
So I looked to my left, I looked to my
Dad,
right.
I'm
I
doing
did
it
like a
again.
full turn.
It's good. I
Like,
don't
not
like it.
my
That's
body's
why.
completely turned, just like my torso is turned perfectly to the back, right? I'm looking at my back. And I'm like, okay, no one's behind me, no one's to the left or right. I'm gonna let it rip. I have my noise canceling headphones, so I don't know
who,
how,
who hasn't let out a little fart while they're running?
right? And I was like, this is the perfect time. So I just let it rip, and I could hear it past my noise canceling
Wait, really?
headphones. It was really loud.
Wait, you could hear it?
Yeah, it was that loud.
I didn't know that.
I was that
loud
loud,
as
and then I was like, "Oh, thank God, no one's behind me." And as I turned, the street,
Yeah.
I'm right here. The street is about to turn here.
Oh
As I
no!
turn-
Oh no!
In my blind spot, right here, with a Japanese salaryman right behind me.
Yeah.
So when I looked, you know, okay, this is my.
Crazy
Okay, let me
word.
explain this better. Okay, this
Crazy
is my front, right?
work.
I look left, right, and I do like one of these, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't do. This is the guy right here, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do one of these, right? So he's in my blind spot, and I just like, he was like behind me. I let it rip before I turned the corner. So when I turned the corner, in the corner of my eye, I saw the salary man, and I was like,
Oh.
time to run. And I just like, I just booked it after that. I was like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm just
Do you
gonna
know
run.
if he heard?
He most definitely did. What do you mean? He's crazy. Of course he heard. He was like point blank in my range, and I just ran full
Male.
Did you
speed.
see his facial expression?
No, he just looked like, I saw what he looked like. I didn't see his.
Male
I didn't know if he
You
reacted.
didn't want to stick around.
I didn't want to stick around. I didn't want to stick around to find out. I ran after that. I was like, I'm running. Get me out. Like,
Imagine having like an already bad day at work, and as you're
what
Oh.
happened?
my needle broke.
That's crazy.
It's in the carpet somewhere.
Oh.
Oh.
But that still is a needle, you know?
No. Wait, how did it break? Did I do something? Hold on, can I like finish pricking my thing real quick?
Fine. My ball sucks. Look at this. Let me get a zoom in of my ball. Look at my ball. It's so
Your
lumpy.
ball
I
is-
hate it. I hate this.
Your
I don't
ball
like
looks
this
like
art
a
medium.
ball.
I quit. I want to go home.
Literally.
Do you want me to get a new Kurimanju tomorrow?
No, I'm not redoing this. This is a masterpiece in the making.
You just said you quit.
For now.
Hold on, let me figure this out. Ow! I don't like this medium.
See what I'm saying? Hand-eye coordination.
I don't like
I
this
don't like
medium.
medium.
You need a guard.
I'm gonna buy finger guards tomorrow. All right,
back.
we'll be back with hopefully a finger guard if the art store sells it.
With
and-
the power of editing, it'll look like it's the same day.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow. It's a new day, and I have some new material. Because my
Making
needle broke.
drawing men
Just
is
stop recording.
an interesting
But we're not
process.
gonna need this anymore. You wanna know why, Didus?
Why?
I went to the local arts. I'm gonna need this later, though. I went to the local
If you
art
draw-
store
if-
and I picked up a
It's your power then.
Wow,
Check it
professional
out,
already.
baby. And that's not all. I got
Hey.
thimbles. Woo!
that for your guard for your thumb?
Yeah.
Oh,
An
I
office
can go in.
worker.
Yeah. Well, okay. Don't stab
guess.
too hard.
I'm going in.
That's
I
literally
don't think
it.
it protects you from
An
like,
editor.
It's not bulletproof.
I'm going in on my
A financial manager. Like, well, honestly though, without
I
art,
pricked myself
you don't
a few
learn a
times
lot of
last
things like
time,
that.
and it really
You learn how to
hurt.
manage your fucking finances. You learn how to edit your own videos. You learn how to be your own manager.
Oh, I bet
You are your
every
own social
single
media manager.
professional uses
So you
them.
are
You just don't want to run the risk.
damn near
Whoa,
everything.
what the heck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
One
fuck. My
thumb.
fucking
And one
headphones
for your
died.
pointer finger.
What?
Damn
Am I
it.
mixed up? I can't tell.
Woo!
Eh.
Woo!
So
Also,
on my step, it says I have
I'm not-
to like
I don't
keep
wanna be
rolling
like-
the fabric in different directions until I get the ideal.
No, I am gonna be
like,
that guy.
chunky oval shape. I'm gonna try
It's
my best.
philosophy, my friend.
What
Well,
do we do
no.
next time? I need someone to tell me what to do.
The way
How about you read?
I don't like reading. I quit.
Okay.
Oh, the core.
You know
I
what?
just
I'm
did the
gonna
core.
call it right
just did the
now.
core?
Where is
That's
he?
it.
Okay, you gotta wrap it around 3 more of these.
3 more?
3.5 actually.
Where's
Yeah, I can do
Martin?
Listen, this is my time to shine. Okay.
that.
Martin.
You know what? I'm gonna accept. I'm gonna
Martin.
be the piglet. I'm down. Like, I'm down.
I need you to try.
No,
Dinas.
I'm being the piglet.
Don't disrespect the medium. I need you to
I
try.
can't even get the yarn tight. I can't even get it tight.
I asked my what
This
the
medium's not
fuck
made
is
for
going
me.
on?
This is Didas's Inktober.
I don't care anymore.
I'll look at that TikTok later, darling.
Sure.
Martin.
Yeah, go for it.
You think you'll-
You think I care? This feels nice.
Come
This is
on,
way
I swear, if I
nicer
can draw
than
this
the
and draw
single
it
stab.
properly, I'm
The
gonna
single stab was good to give us like
I'm
a
gonna
little
both be
taste
very
it,
proud
but
of
I
myself
also
and
sold,
very
like,
mad
Like a quadruple
at the same time.
prong, but I feel
Also,
like it was maybe
If it's
them-
philosophy,
maybe
how would you
bigger
answer the
parts.
question?
Okay,
'Cause-
okay.
'cause
I forgot you have more running stories.
All of philosophy is
I know.
questions
Let's hear the
and
running story while we
possible answers, or you should say,
technically, you
or
don't need
it's
to
more
run
so
to lose weight or
estimates.
whatever. You could just walk 1,000
So how would
steps
you
or
estimate
whatever.
this
I don't
question?
know. Everyone's obsessed with 10,000 steps. Anyway, so every
10,000
time
steps.
I run outside,
Am I losing
I think
my
the part
mind?
Why I like running sometimes is I have like
I
random
need.
events
Give me. Oh, I'm gonna say
where
that
like I
later.
imagine scenarios in my head.
Boop.
There was one time when I was running. For some reason, when I
Pinterest,
pass
what do you-
by people, I imagine like
Okay, this is great.
if they're also running,
Um,
I kind of gauge them and I'm like, does this
No, that's-
person seem like it would race me?
Does
Like,
anyone who's running outside actually think like about racing other runners?
I don't know.
I need,
'cause,
like, a
okay,
good-
Here's what I do to test
like,
it. So I'll speed
this.
up a little bit just to see like if the
Very
other person will
pure.
speed up too. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like when you're. I'm not racing cars, but it's kind of what racers do when they rev the
There's-
little engine a little bit and they go like a little bit faster and they
Perfect,
see
okay.
if the other person does it too.
Mm-hmm.
So there was one
Pure
time where there
Pure
was
ref, I
this,
need you, pure
there
ref.
was this 80
No,
year old man.
stop.
Shame on you! You're
There's-
trying to race an
there's-
old man.
80-year-old
That's crazy.
healthy, super fit man. And I was like, okay, let's see if he picks up the speed. And every time I did, he picked it up. And I was like, this guy wants to race me. This guy, I'm ready to race this guy. And then, we went pretty fast. And he like,
You were racing.
I was racing an 80-year-old man.
How do you know he's 80?
I mean, I was gauging. Maybe 70. Anyways, long story short, he beat me
He beat you.
really fast.
Because he's probably been running for like 60 years, Didas.
Beat you? How do you let us sit an
He was
80-year-old
so
man
fast.
beat you?
Well, guess what? Another time when I was running, how I was like gauging people? It was this 8-year-old. No, he was like 10 years old, and he saw me.
Toy
Okay, from
child.
8 to 10
Yeah,
is
he
crazy.
saw me, and he started smiling, and he's like, as in like he's clearly racing
He
me.
did not laugh like that.
Yeah, no, he had the smirk. He's like, I want to smoke this kid, and I was like, hell no. And then I went mock speed, and then I saw him slowly just give up, and then I was like, I smoked him. I smoked this kid. This kid had no nothing. I trod him the real world.
Are you proud of yourself for outrunning a 10-year-old?
Yeah, he got destroyed. I felt like I changed his life. Like he had a life changing event.
You're one of those guys who like if you're playing basketball with a little kid, you like slap it out of their hands. You're like, yeah,
Slam dunk
yeah.
Slam dunk in front of him.
So I have a question, Dice. Does working with this medium not bother you because it's like kind of hairy, no?
I think about that sometimes, and
Deep inhale.
it doesn't have the exact like smooth texture. I don't know, like, but I know it's like fabric.
Oh, it wasn't. What if I told you this was like used to be on someone's head?
Yeah, so you know how like some people have wigs and they use real human hair?
Yeah.
I could not stand.
Okay, what if it's a wig with synthetic hair?
I still feel some sort of type of way 'cause it's kind of like Barbie. I cannot stand Barbie hair.
That's not real hair.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
Wait, what's wrong with Barbie hair?
Barbie hair, and if it gets wet and then it gets on my finger, I like freak out. You know, trolls too. They got like that fake hair.
Yeah.
I can't do fake hair. Now that you said hair, I'm like, oh my god.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it
I'm
for
thinking
you.
about it.
No.
Ew.
Hairball.
Brain is
Has
like
anyone
you're doing it
tried to get
wrong.
The hairball their cat spit up.
Oh. Oh, why would you
Like
say
to make
that?
another mini cat. I think I've seen
Ew.
people do that. And when they have curly haired dogs, they take the sheddings and then they like
That's
they
disgusting.
turn it into like a little doll, like a mini
No.
version of their dog.
No, don't do that.
Oh, this is like an arm workout. This hurts. Sorry, Ink Drops, if we're not really explaining what we're doing.
What is there to explain?
I'm not really one to like give a tutorial. Right now, I'm following the step where it says I have
There
to
we
make
go.
the bulging parts for his body.
Baldy.
His body. So I'm doing that right now.
I'm making ball.
You know what's funny? You're really bad with directions, but you're also really bad with remembering like the names of establishments. So sometimes Didus will be like, "I want to take you to this place that's really yummy." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "What's it called?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Trying
and I'm
my
like,
best to
where
make
is it?"
amends.
I'm like, it's next to the station, I think.
Yeah, you're like, "Oh, it's in this area, I think." I feel like every New Yorker I've ever met who lived in the city was amazing at directions.
I get lost sometimes, but you know, GPS helps a lot.
No, but the problem is GPS is only useful if you know the name of the place you're trying to get to.
Yeah, oh, I have a story. It's really dangerous. I wouldn't recommend this, guys. So do you know those, when you have mail and you missed it, and then it goes back to the mail facility,
Post office.
the post office? And I like took the Uber there because they weren't allowing redelivery, so I was like, okay, I'll just, it's telling me to go pick it
Okay.
up in this random warehouse, so I'll go pick it up. I picked it up. I ordered a Uber, no, like a taxi, and it dropped me off in front of there, and I was like, okay. So then it's the middle of nowhere, so when I got out, I needed to taxi back, right? My Uber was not picking up anyone. My phone app was not picking up anyone, and I was like so desperate to go back home. I was like on the road just looking for like anyone, and there was no cars going by. No cars going
Where?
by.
You were in like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like literally in the middle of, like, it was still in the city, but it was like in a desolate like area. Finally, I see this black car, and it had like a sketchy sticker that was just like, it says Uber on it, but like it didn't look official at all. It felt like someone was pretending to be an Uber.
Oh my god.
And when I went, I was like, okay, I'm so desperate. Like,
Someone was pretending to be an
I'll let
Uber.
this guy take me home, right? And I get in, and I was like sketching balls because I'm like, I hope this guy's like actually driving me home. I look at the car, and I see no GPS, and I see no charge meter, and I was like, how's this guy like charging money? Like, I don't understand. So I give him my address, and he's like, okay, they'll be like $20. And I was in my head, I was like, you don't have a charge meter, and you're already charging me like $20, and you do you even know where I live? I was like, okay, sure, here's $20. Take me to my house, right? And as we're driving, in my head, I was like, I hope he's taking me back to my house, because like this road doesn't look familiar at all, and I'm a little afraid. And I started running simulations and scenarios in case, like, if this
What
guy's
the
actually
hell?
like,
Like kidnapping.
yeah, I was like, okay. In my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take off the belt. I want to make him swerve and jump off the door and make him stop at a stoplight and then like jump out the door. And I kept making like random ass scenarios to survive this like encounter, just in case he was kidnapping me. Yeah, he took me home, and I was like, okay, thanks. That was my story.
This is the type of activity I could never imagine ever doing in my life. That is insane.
It was definitely not an Uber. It was definitely not a real taxi either. It was like some guy.
Like LARPing as an Uber driver?
It
What
was
is?
some guy with no GPS. He somehow knew where I lived though, and I was like, okay, cool. But like, I don't know. So I don't
That
want to
is
do that
really.
ever again.
Don't ever do that again. That is horrifying.
I need like a
The
good.
perfect ball.
It's not supposed to be a ball. That's the problem. It's supposed to
Really?
be shaped like this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, is your finger cramp? Ow. Are your fingers cramping too?
Yes,
Or
they're
is
cramping.
it just me?
No, they're cramping.
Needle filters in the comments. How do you combat the finger cramping? Because this is like really painful.
I think it's because we're trying not to stab ourselves, so we're putting all our strength on these two fingers.
Into gripping it.
Yeah. What the heck, Emily? What is this? The whole body? No way. This looks like yellow Kirby. What is this?
That's crazy. Oh, I'll figure it out as we go, guys.
Where's the two pink feet? You need the 2 feet.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Hi.
Leave.
Evil.
Look at Emily's Kirby, everybody. yellow Kirby.
I'm trying my best.
Puyo, puyo, puyo.
These
I feel like I'm doing a good job, but I also feel like I'm
needle
not
filter to
doing a
help
good job
right here.
at the
What do you
same
need?
time.
Shut up. You rang?
That's cute. This looks like from Secret of Mana. There's this
What?
rabbit. Yeah, there's this rabbit from Secret of Mana.
What is Secret of Mana?
It's a old Super Nintendo game. We'll have a picture up. Cause I feel it.
I can't wait for it to look nothing like I just made.
No.
Editors are like, I don't know what he's talking about, you guys. Looks
No,
nothing like
editor
this.
locked in. The editor was like, I love that game. Secret of Mana, hell yeah.
There you go. Alright. One leg
Why
down.
is the ear so hairy? Ugh.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Share the screen.
I'll felt it
Look
more.
how hairy it is.
What are we doing?
What the heck is that?
What is Pom Pom Pudding? It's so obvious.
That looks like an alien.
Yeah, look how cute my beret's looking.
Okay, it is looking pretty cute.
What's up?
Oh.
Oh no, you're back to. You're not twisting it as you're stabbing,
I
are
am.
you?
I
Oh. Here, you want to use mine? I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's really cute.
I might have to.
I think it's too soft, though. It's too squishy. And you still look at this.
I look like Piglet.
But it's so
Why
you
do
God.
arms look so long? Why do
Jesus
arms
Christ.
look long? Why is arms doing that?
I'll fix
Why
it.
is arms shouldn't be doing all that.
I think I used too much wool for his limbs.
Okay, I got the body. See the body?
Mm-hmm.
You see, it goes like this.
It's like a
and
mushroom.
then I made a crater.
Oh, I see.
Then you plop the bad boy in, like so. And then you stab.
All right. I'm moving on to the face. Like trying to force the sheet. Like squeeze him down. His little limbs are. You're gonna have to use such little fabric for
I
him.
don't know. What?
Do you have any fabric pieces for his limbs?
Oh.
Honey?
Oh,
Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. You have a lot actually.
That was
Okay.
close.
So you have extra if you need.
Ooh, yeah, I got enough. Oh, I heard that. You broke the
Oh
Is that his eye?
no.
Why is it so far from the other one? Why is it bigger than the other one?
Yeah, because I need to needle it in.
Oh, that's right.
Oh sh. Why are hey, needle filters in the comments. Why are these things so easy to break? How have we broken like 3 of these already? This is crazy. Okay, I need to do
trying
this
to
off
make
camera. I
feet
can't
is
do
always
this.
so
I need to focus.
hard.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna skip Pom Pom Pudding's butthole.
Yeah, that was a good.
No.
Yeah.
Can you just draw it?
That's the most
On his
iconic
butthole,
part.
Felt markers.
Actually.
No, his face
Oh.
is lopsided. I need to fix it. Ink drops. I think.
God, this is so funny to me.
I'm
What?
done
Huh?
with her Pom Pom Pudding minus the butthole because I can't be bothered right now.
Oh, what the heck?
And I finished it using the head of a broken needle felting needle, which I don't recommend because I think it might be kind of dangerous. Also, there's an entire needle head stuck in Pom Pom Pudding's skull, but that's just a little
Wait,
surprise.
actually, it's still in there?
It's still in there. Are you ready to see my finished Pom Pom Pudding?
What the heck? All I did was like 2 arms.
Emily is always fast. Oh, that's actually precious.
To the left. Wait, this is actually kind of cute. What the heck?
I
Whoa.
didn't mean to do that.
Whoa, look at his side profile.
Don't look at his side profile.
All right, ready?
So
Expectation,
precious.
Reality. he's kind of cute.
He looks botched.
It's
I love
so,
how his head
well,
looks like
yeah.
a pumpkin stem coming out of his head. A little acorn. Let's see this side profile. He's like, you know the dogs when they side eye you?
Yeah.
That's what he looks like he's doing right now. He's side
Oh
eyeing
my
you.
Hey,
God.
needle filters, let me know
That's
how I
beautiful.
did. Dias still working on
I'm
yours?
gonna be here all day.
Bye-bye.
Will I be drawing hands? Absolutely not. I'll draw the what hands should look like maybe, but not. I don't want to draw hands right now.
But you're done!
It's blurry right now because we're gonna show our pieces.
This technically took you like 7 hours. It's crazy.
Okay, you know what's crazy is I was like, I don't know if I want to do felt, Emily, and she's like, why? And I was like, I don't know. It feels like it would take forever. And you're like, you look at the back of the instructions. It says 3 hours, and I'm like, okay, 3 hours.
To be
Here
fair,
I am, a million hours later.
to be fair, we were for the last like 4 hours. We and you had to work with.
Okay.
You had to work with a broken needle.
Okay, check this out. Remember when this was 3 prongs? I broke all 3 of them.
Jesus
I should have
Christ.
bought more to have on the side.
Wait, we broke all 6 of them.
And then we broke these
What
ones.
the
And we
fuck?
broke these. Guess what I was doing for half of the time on that time lapse?
What?
I was taking one of these needles, this small, and I was going.
Oh my god.
My fingers hurt. My strength, the
Ow.
finger strength I needed to hold the needle. My back hurts. Everything hurts.
I thought for a second there I stopped stream. I got so
Here
scared.
I'll showcase my final piece. You ready?
Ready?
Oh!
Oh my god.
God.
It's so cute.
You went for full accuracy, Didas. This is insane.
Okay, they wanted 4 like stripes. I'm like, I ain't fitting all that on these. On the
the
cheeks.
level of detail they require is
Also,
crazy.
I think I made the eyes too big because in the now we're trying to do the comparison.
Oh God, already? Okay.
Like the eyes are so big.
His face is so small in the in the original picture. What the
This
hell?
is so much cuter. Like actually.
No, this is really cute. You got the proportions down.
Why is his face so tiny? I wish I knew. But like doing everything, these lines are impossible.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth, like think how thick it is. It's like the smaller it is, the harder it was to do. Like even the chin thing,
I really like that. You can feel his
Trying to
eyeball.
get his.
it's like popping
Face
out.
red.
The side view.
The side view,
Side view.
popping out.
Wow. I'm so impressed with the body.
I wish he
You
was
nailed it.
more rounder though. He's just a very lumpy guy.
Hey, this was your very first time needle felting, and I'd say this was very impressive.
Come here, Papa Pudding. Come here.
What's happening?
Your arm could literally wrap around this guy.
Oh. Jesus. Reddit story time. Because all of my lizards are nosy as fuck. Oh,
Welcome back to Reddit Stories.
So
I'm
there.
Shane, and today's
Yay.
theme is all about family. And I'm here with 2 people who have families.
Family. We're a family. We're family. Now we're moving.
my brain is just
I know you always quote that move. Yeah, that line. You always do. Oh, we're family.
my family.
Courtney and Arash are here. Yeah, it's all about family, which is why I'm Disney bounding as Dominic Toretto.
And Rock.
My brain is like, you can make them look better. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
there you
no.
go.
I'm giving kind of Paul
We're just,
Walker.
we're just kidding.
Always. Just always.
We often call you Paul around here.
Yeah.
The acting, isn't it?
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of Reddit episodes are about family somehow. Family always makes its way in there.
Yeah.
They're always the most controversial stories because family can suck.
They're like the reason for all your trauma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And boundaries are tricky and just like different with family, so it's a lot more nuanced.
Yeah. So we have a lot of different types of family stories in here, I've been told. So it's gonna get weird.
Let's go.
Let's become a family.
Let's freaking family.
There we go.
That's family.
Let's family.
Let's go to Olive Garden. Here we
I
go.
love Olive Garden.
First story comes from Relationship Advice. Boyfriend, who's a 30-year-old man. Boyfriend's family insists we share a hotel suite, but want me, a 28-year-old woman, to sleep with his grandmother.
Huh?
Oh, I'm loving this.
So my boyfriend, who's 30, and I, who's 28, have been together for almost 5 years. In a few weeks, we are planning to attend the wedding of one of his close friends on the other side of the country, a 6-hour plane ride away. Because this is a family friend, his parents, grandmother, and brother are also traveling in for the wedding. A few months ago, my boyfriend mentioned to me that his parents had booked a suite with the intention that all 6 of us would stay together for 4 to 5 nights. This is the part where things get a bit complicated. The suite
There
has
we
2
go.
bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a common room with a pull-out couch. My boyfriend's parents are religious and come from a conservative culture, and they aren't okay with us sharing a room together. So the arrangement they proposed was that I share the 2nd bedroom with my boyfriend's grandma, and my boyfriend and his brother both sleep on the couch in the common room. I felt pretty uncomfortable when he told me this. I'm a pretty introverted person and also suffer from social anxiety, which makes extended periods of socialization pretty stressful for me. I have met his family several times and even stayed at their house for a week. They live across the country from us, so I don't see them very often. But these arrangements sound pretty cramped to me, and the idea of sleeping with his grandma makes me uncomfortable, honestly. I told my boyfriend I was happy to pay for my own hotel room, and he said he would prefer to stay with me, so we made the decision that we book our own room. I thought the whole thing was resolved until earlier today when my boyfriend called and said that his parents were not okay with us getting a separate room and were insisting we stay in their suite. Their reasoning was that if we stay in our own room, they won't be able to spend as much time with us. But I'm sure it also has to do with the fact that they don't want us sharing a room. As a compromise, they offered to switch the sleeping arrangements. Me, my boyfriend, and his brother could share the 2nd bedroom, and their grandma would sleep in the common room on the pull-out couch. This ended up leading to a fight between me and my boyfriend because he thinks we should go along with his parents' wishes to make them feel more comfortable. I'm feeling really conflicted. In my gut, I feel very uncomfortable with the amount of control his parents are trying to exert in this situation. Being told I can't share a room with my boyfriend when we sleep at each other's places regularly and have been on vacations together, which his parents are aware of, makes me feel pretty frustrated. But I don't want to disrespect their culture and religious beliefs, and I don't want to create unnecessary drama. Should I just suck it up, get my own hotel room despite his parents wanting everyone to be together, not go to the wedding? Interested to hear people's thoughts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I submit this story?
The thing that is weird is like they are on the opposite side of the country, staying at each other's places all the time, going on vacations. The parents know. Like at this point, they know. They've been together for 5 years. They're 30 and 28.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they are
Okay.
full-on adults. I do think it's strange. Like these people have been together 5 years. This family is trying to pretend that they have never had sex and that they don't have sex, like just while they're on this trip together, it feels like.
I
And
wonder.
it feels like all of their decisions are like sexually pointed, you know? They're like, no, we
Yeah.
don't want you to get a hotel room for you two to do your little sexual getaway. You should be with the family and not have any sexual getaways at all.
It's also not like a
They were
family
fine.
gathering. It's a friend of the family's wedding. So it's
Right.
not necessarily like, oh, we did this for the family. It's like, no, we all happen to be going.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it's just like the parent. I can understand like all this rhetoric from the parents. I'm like, this is typical parent rhetoric.
Yeah.
Of like, no, like then you don't get to spend as much time with us. Like you're staying in a hotel room down the hallway. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
gives a shit?
And it's like who actually like parties in the hotel room with the family? Like maybe you
Yeah.
have like a movie night or something, but that's easily
it's not.
doable.
It's gonna be stressful. It's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like they want everyone to be under the same roof because so then they can operate under the rules that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, why doesn't the brother like it just be honest. If this conservative family doesn't want any coitus occurring while on this
I
trip,
don't think coitus would be occurring. Like.
Oh,
Exactly.
coitus,
Like,
coitus
what
would
is
be
the-
occurring.
like
Coitus would
these
be
people-
occurring.
The suite, the separate
Such
bedroom.
true.
I mean, you know, people gonna do what they're gonna do, but like it wouldn't happen. Like, it's a family trip.
Right.
Why doesn't the brother just share the pull-out couch with grandma or share the second bedroom
No,
with
yeah.
grandma? And then the couple's on the couch, and that's fine.
I thought
Agreed.
the logic was going to be the grandma gets the bed because she's grandma. She's
Right,
old.
she
Like,
needs a bed.
Yeah.
Don't put
pull-out-
grandma on the
pull-out
couch.
couch can
Grandma on the
suck.
pull-out couch is foul.
That's a little vicious. I was
Yeah.
like, don't put grandma on a pull-out couch.
No.
Like, that sucks.
That's worse than a home.
She's not going to get up. Like,
She's
She'll
falling
pull
down
out
to a
for
pull-out
good.
couch.
you got to fold
can't
her
get
into
up.
the couch after she's done.
To rest.
You put her to rest. with the couch.
I think it's a classic case of like the guy kind of being in the middle of like wanting to respect his family's wishes, but also being like, I want to listen to my girlfriend. And that is arguably a very tough position to be in. I acknowledge that. But there needs to be a certain point when you kind of stand up to your family and say like, hey, I am a full-grown adult. I need to be able to make decisions with my long-term partner. And if what makes both of us comfortable is getting a separate hotel room, like you need to respect that or be able
There's an
to
outbreak.
stay in the same suite under our terms.
I think it is a good red flag here of like, this is how he lets his family control him. Like, if he's not going to change that, that's something you got to be prepared for.
Yeah,
if
like,
you
this
marry
is
this
one of
guy,
those
have kids with him,
moments-
like his family's going to have
No,
lot of
like
power.
this is one of those moments where it's like, okay, time to set a precedent.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
like, all right, no, this is the boundary we have. So like, they were already willing and down to have a room, a separate room, and that's like a grown adult way to handle the situation.
Yeah.
And then the compromise is not, no, you still do what we want and still be sharing a room with another person. It's no, we'll get our own hotel room, but we'll make sure to spend every moment with you guys as a family, because a friend's wedding is not the time to be pressing family values onto a situation.
Yeah.
It's not the family's wedding, it's a friend.
Exactly.
Right, right. And it's like a weird situation of like trying to please everybody, which
Yeah.
is why I think boundaries is a big word. Like you kind of have to learn. There's a way to say no without it being like you.
Right. Several comments here. 4 to 5 nights? Nope, absolutely the not. The lack of privacy would test my sanity. The bigger issue is your boyfriend letting his parents dictate where you sleep and what you can do with your own money based on culture and religion. That's a bright red flag about how your future is going to go with this man. Don't ignore it. Someone responded to that saying, I'm concerned that he's more bothered about his parents being comfortable rather than his own girlfriend.
Yeah.
Someone said, you guys are 28 and 30. That's absurd of them to try to treat you like children. You've also been together for 5 years. They know you've been intimate. It's one thing if they don't want to pay for you and your boyfriend's room because of their beliefs. That would be fine. The problem is them trying to stop you from paying for your own room. That's about trying to control you. I wouldn't allow it. What else will they try to control next? I'd
need to
absolutely pay
fix
for my
that.
own room. Lastly, someone said, 6 people in a 2-bedroom suite sounds horrible. You're 28. They're not your parents. They can't insist on bupkis. If you want your own room, get your own room. Your boyfriend can sleep in your room if he finds a pair and stands up to his parents, or he can sleep in his parents' room with his brother.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fully agree. I'm like, that's an easy
Fucking
all he had to say to his parents was just like,
Pimple
"Oh,
hurts.
Yeah.
that's it.
It's no, and
Oh,
it's
fuck
true.
me.
I want to acknowledge like I feel.
Cut.
I understand how that can be difficult.
Yo, you were
to stand
chosen.
up to your
You were
parents.
chosen
I
and
think
you
that it is
ran.
difficult to advocate, especially growing up like in this religious conservative household. Like if that is the case,
You
I
cat,
can see
what
where
the
it might be
fuck?
difficult for the first time to step back and be like, hold on, I have to say no.
My partner
And if
just
they're
got his
living across the
government-issued
country from each
cat.
other, I'm sure it's like he's been probably having his independence, and then when he goes back to
Oh
his
my
family,
God,
maybe
that's
it's
so
almost like
funny.
a trigger where he's like, I have to listen to them because they're my parents.
Or it's one of those things where you see your parents so rarely or not as often that when you do, you're just like, all right, whatever, we'll just do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's not a constant thing.
Yeah.
My government-issued cat was
boyfriend
technically,
Hasn't
he
been
was supposed to be
honest
the
with
family cat.
about their intimate life.
That was not the case.
So
But she says
if-
they're aware that they.
It's probably because I got to hold him first.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but that's
yeah,
Probably the
Just saying,
problem.
like, oh yeah, we have.
Oh no,
what if-
vacation is coitus.
What if the
I'm
ex
gonna bother
has
the
been
cat.
leading this religious traditional family to believe that they've been operating under the same values, but that's
Possible.
not the case. Still, I agree with the comment. It's like it's controlling when it goes beyond, like when they were trying to just have their own room and then being like, no, you can't spend your own money.
Yeah.
I also think it's a very like like our parents' generation mindset to just kind of pretend they don't know, or it's like it's
Yeah.
so obvious, but they still try to act like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah, yeah.
choosing not to perceive something that doesn't serve what you believe
Exactly.
about
Yeah.
them.
There's a way to go about it if it's all under the same like household or
my
roof
cat.
of like these are what we believe in. But
That
the
little guy
easy
is so
solution she
cute.
provided, which was like,
I'll
okay,
lay on
I'm just
him,
gonna stay in my own
just
hotel
on his
room. And then
tummy,
they were like, no, you
starts
can't do
purring
that.
like a
That's
fucking
what-
motorcycle.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
So cute.
All right. Next story.
Dang!
Cute baby.
I was like, did it just hit you?
Alright, also,
This next
I don't
story,
know, doing
I
this
believe
took a
I
while.
submitted. I found this one, and this one's crazy. And I've been,
Am I the asshole?
and I've been seeing,
Courtney and Raja are a bitch.
are a single.
We knew it.
So this post I found, and there's been several posts similar to it. I think
I've
it might
done
be a
this
little bit of a
couple of
trend
times
on
when
Reddit.
doing like
Just a couple that I've seen.
Okay.
But this one I found, and I was
races,
like,
but
that's
like
interesting.
I think this is the first time in a
comes from
while
Am I
that
the
I've done
Asshole?
this.
Am I the asshole for threatening my wife with divorce after she quit her job to be a trad wife?
You are absolutely an
familiar.
asshole because
Trad wife is it's on TikTok and stuff. It's traditional wife.
do you not
So
want to?
women who are
do you
like,
not
I'm
wanna
gonna be I'm a
provide?
trad wife.
A
Like
trad
I'm a
wife.
stay-at-home. Like
Huh?
I want to
the
just cook. I keep the home, cook meals for my husband, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it's, yeah, you'll see
Okay.
in this story
Okay, yeah.
how it's perceived.
Okay.
I don't even know where to begin with this. Me, a 34-year-old man, and my wife, a 33-year-old woman, have 2 kids together, 11
Okay.
and 9. Me and my wife have been together for 12 years and married for 8. Around a year ago, I noticed my wife increasingly sending me these trad wife or traditional housewife TikToks. I have nothing against the type of relationship, but I don't think it makes sense for our current family situation. I do earn quite a bit more than my wife and enough to sustain our family on my own, but I don't see the need to do so. I work 80% and my wife 50%, and besides Wednesdays when both of us are working, either one of us is always home for the kids. I could work 100% and let my wife be a stay-at-home mom, but again, both of my kids are attending school, and in my
Bruh,
mind, there is
then-
no need for my wife to be at home 24/7. She got
She's
increasingly
saying
pushy
that
about
she
it over
doesn't
the
wanna
past
work
2 months, and again, I just kept
anymore.
on telling her that there wasn't any need for that, and if we did decide to go down that route, what would she be doing during the hours my kids attended school? I know damn well our house doesn't need to be clean for 6 hours a day. She would constantly try to butter me up with, you would have dinner ready every day when coming home from work, and something about unlimited blowjobs or some BS like that. Again, in the nicest way possible, I would remind her that our kids weren't
There's a
toddlers
bug
and
in
our
my
current
room.
work-life schedule allowed us to function perfectly fine. We
Gotcha,
got into a pretty
bitch.
heated argument 2 weeks ago about
That's what
it,
you
and my
get for
wife
crawling
completely
on
stopped
my
having sex with me
monitor.
to show
Yeah.
me what I would be missing out on. She's basically been treating me like a roommate
Just-
since.
just-
I just thought she would get
where is
over
it?
it, and this was
Where
just
is
a
it?
phase, but God, I was wrong. I came home from work yesterday and saw a bunch of presents on the dining table. At first, I thought they were all because my birthday was in
Gone.
May, but then I saw the labels on them addressed to my wife. I read one of the letters attached to one of the presents. The last sentence on it was literally, "It was such a pleasure working alongside you, and I wish you all the best moving forwards." I thought this was some sick prank. A few minutes later, my wife just casually strolled into the living room, acting like nothing
Hi,
was wrong.
baby.
I guess she saw my mad expression and had the
I'm
audacity to tell
making-
me, "You'll get over it."
I'm making
I
men
just
and
lost
women.
it. I just left without saying another word
I
and went to my parents'
I
house.
definitely need
feel
to work on
absolutely
drawing
disrespected.
men.
Why the f would
It's
my wife
really
think it was okay to
hard.
just quit her job
You guys got
without
too
telling
many
me
muscles
and
in
just
too many
expect me to be
places.
fine with it? My wife has been bombarding me with texts and calls demanding to know where I am and that the kids miss me. I just told her to go find a lawyer and that I was done with her, and then proceeded to
Damn.
block her. My son just sent me a voice note
That's such
crying
a-
and asking why I was divorcing mom and if I was leaving the family, and I guess that kind of broke my heart. I haven't responded and honestly don't know what to say to him.
I really
My
do think
mother-in-law has
you're
also been
fucking-
demanding that I return home and apologize to my wife. My parents also seem to be siding with my wife since they are traditional Muslims. My mom also used to
Ooh,
be a
yeah,
stay-at-home
yeah,
mom.
no,
I feel like
you're-
I'm wrong for immediately
you're in a
jumping to divorce
fucking
without hearing her out, and
Muslim
besides this whole
household.
job drama.
And
I love my wife too much
sir,
for
the
this to be the end
trad
of
wife
our
was
otherwise perfect
literally
marriage,
made for
but on
you.
the other hand, I feel like
Why are you
I've lost complete
complaining?
trust in her. Should I just swallow
Oh
my
my
pride and let my
God.
wife stay at home from now on, or should I follow through on divorcing her? How should
I mean, it
navigate
is what
this
it is.
situation?
Dude, unlimited blowjob?
Yeah, I know, right? Unlimited
tough.
BJs.
That's really tough. I mean, the main issue
So dumb.
is like they didn't like work that out together.
Right.
Yeah.
I think like if you want to be a trad wife, that is like
your bag. Like, do that. But I think the important thing is it's like trad wife. It's not something that she can just choose to go do by herself. It requires a partnership. It requires
Exactly.
she would be a trad wife. It makes sense that if they were both like it wanted that, where the husband is like, I want to be the one who provides.
I
for
want
our
to
family,
provide.
you take care of our like.
You
She just
live
wanted
your
to
Stardew
take
Valley
on
Bro
this
dreams.
different lifestyle. It felt like, and ultimately the fact that she went ahead and quit her job, which is a big life change when you have kids that you're supporting,
Whoa,
without
what's
even
that?
discussing like, hey, I'm going to do this. That's tough. That's
Yeah.
really
The
tough.
Their
ADHD
communication
man.
is really bad. Like in general.
It
It's
sounds like he tried.
The ADHD man. The ADHD man.
Step into it, you stupid lizard!
Huh? What? What do you mean? Who? Evil. Oh, Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh, God. W for lizards. W for lizards. Woo! Lizards for the win.
What's up, everybody? Kentucky Ballistics, and over the years, I have shot some pretty ridiculous derringers, and I've developed quite a love for
Continue
them.
this
This
then.
right here is a Bond Arms 58
I really think they're like-
Cyclops. It is a single shot derringer and fires one round of 50 AE, which is normally fired in a Desert Eagle. Some people would say the #1 problem with a gun like this is the recoil, but I love
That sounds
recoil.
horrific.
The only complaint
Of
I
course
have
you do,
about something like
says the
this is
15-inch
its
scar
life.
on your
But
neck.
today, we may have
Fuck.
a solution to that. This is a Bond Arms Cyclops
Oh my God.
AE, fitted with a custom suppressor. So now it is the Cyclops. Also on this side,
The
we have a
Cyclops,
nice little
shut the
diagram of
fuck
what
up.
the baffles look like. I'm pointing that right at me now. All right, that's horrible. I should have done that.
Yeah, please,
Go
that
ahead,
scared me.
pair me up in the comments.
Hey, can you, thanks, guys.
So as you can see now, it is the Cyclops.
This,
Then there's
this,
the Kentucky Ballistics logo on the end. We have the
interesting.
Kentucky Ballistics logo on the top. And then on this side,
Also,
we have a little diagram
what the
of
fuck?
back
Hold on,
looks
hold on,
like
hold
the
on.
inside.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Why you no work? Why no work? Hold on. What is happening? Why my zooms no work? That's weird. My zooms aren't working. This is making me sad. What the heck? Damn. Alright then. Why the fuck does he have a fucking helicopter in the background? Where did he get the helicopter from? Why? 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 I have so many questions and yet so little answers. Where did he get the helicopter? Why does he have a helicopter? Why? Why?
Side of this suppressor. This thing is the only one of its kind. I am very excited to try it out today and compare it to the regular Cyclops 50 AE and see
why?
what kind of differences we have in sound and blast a few things. So let's go get set up and get started. But before we get started, let me tell you about today's sponsor, War Thunder.
No. You're not allowed.
One of my favorite features about War
Still part of fuck ass head.
crane round. Now you gotta make
Perfect.
sure you hang on to this real tight or it will 100% blow out of your hands.
It will. Wowzers!
Gosh! All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was scary and very
For
hot.
comparison, here is the suppressed 50 AE, and these are subsonic
Subsonic.
AE. Here we go.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's.
That is quite a big difference.
Hold on. Wow, that is a lot less noise. What the fuck?
We have established that this thing is a lot quieter, but now I need to have some fun with it. So up first, I'm gonna shoot the table pile.
The what?
Big enough now. I wonder if there's anything in there. Well, if there is, he ain't happy. Up next is gonna be the bulletproof glass test. I highly recommend
Yay!
bulletproof glass with a subsonic 50 AE. But who cares? It's fun. Okay. Aim right about there.
Bep.
Ooh, we're hitting a little high.
Oh. You could have aimed in the middle.
Looks like we hit right here next to our old 223 shot, actually 556, sorry. And we definitely did not make it through the glass. It hit the glass, and I believe it ricocheted off into some trees. But, oh, we have quite the bulge there.
Wow.
The glass was already damaged. And that also just shows you how tough that glass is.
Well, yes, Kentucky Ballistics, it's bulletproof
I can
glass.
do better.
Oh. Oh my god, you bent it over. It didn't deserve that. Oh. The chicken. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Talk about overkill.
I broke my table. Need a new table.
Almost broke the second table. Oh, failed.
Time's a charm, right?
Ah. True real. That works too.
Okay, our first
Jesus.
test is going to be the ballistic gel test.
Smacking it.
10% clear ballistic gel sent to us by Clear Ballistics. The block is a little dirty and a little damaged. It's because it's from a previous video, but it's still good, okay? We're going to shoot it and see what kind of results we get with the subsonic 50 AE. So far, I'm liking the suppressed Cyclops. It is
Okay.
actually really nice to shoot.
That's one down.
My only complaint would be trying to conceal it. You know, you can't
Just gonna,
just
honestly, I'm just gonna keep going.
and come sit down, and I've got this and hanging out the side of my pocket. So I don't really know how you would conceal it. It's rather large. Okay, let's shoot it. Here we go. Oh! Oh!
Oh my god. Wowzers. Look at the bubble that made. It's
A
all
little bit of mud
black.
splash on that. I'd say something I did not account for just then. I turned my head with that camera. That was a bad idea because I pointed my ear right at the gel, and all that sound bounced off the gel and went right in my ear hole. And
Oh, that must have hurt.
dirty wound channel.
Imagine that going off and saying, oh yeah, that's horrific.
Of soot, or
Cause,
whatever you wanna call it.
baby,
Look at it. It's just-
baby, I don't know if you saw, but it went big air bubble. Big, look at it. Look at the big air bubble. Hold on. Like that thing is huge. That head is gone. Like it's off somewhere in the distance. Like just whoop, and then it slowly depletes.
I got a little
Just
bit of
horrific,
glass on the
horrific.
camera. That was and all that is dirty.
Just like Jesus
dirty
Christ.
wound channel.
Yes.
What the heck? Not only is it throwing the bullet, but a ton of soot, or whatever you want to call it. Look at it. It's just dirty. And the
Why is it
front
dirty though?
So bad.
Is it just the fire?
But we blew through the entire 16-inch block, so I'm gonna say it's pretty good. Let's move on to something else. Up next, we're gonna see if we can make it through my helicopter.
Why?
Oh, wait a second.
Please don't.
Oh yeah, we can't do that yet, but we can here soon if you help me hit my goal. Check out my book, Boom Pow, I'm Braver Now. It's a story about facing...
That's so sweet. I'm glad you're making kids' books. That's so precious. See, oh, you made me cry. Why are you making kids' books for? Why? So how do you like, why are you out here making kids' books? Damn.
your fears and getting back up when life knocks you down, inspired by my story from 2021. If you pick up one of my books, not only are you getting an awesome story for a little one in your life, but you are also helping a great cause. A portion of every book sold goes to the Parker Project to help families whose children are fighting cancer. But
that's insanely wonderful.
We have a specific family picked out, and we have a big goal that we're trying to hit.
Oh, please, I don't want to cry on stream. That's so sweet.
You can swing over to BraverNow.
W YouTuber. Oh my God.
The family directly, there is a link for that as well. We are really close to hitting our goal, and when we hit it, we are going to destroy my helicopter. So
yeah.
To shoot this thing today, but hopefully we can soon. Be sure and check it out. All right, up next, we're gonna take some shots at some targets that may be a little more energetic than ballistic gel. First, we have a grapefruit and a gigantic yam. Or maybe it's a sweet potato.
It's both. Fuck it.
Potato,
both.
Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna say
that close though, are we sure?
Is up first.
Maybe farther away.
We should put in ear pro or not being this close, but
I think we should.
Here we go.
Whoosh.
Oh my gosh! What the heck?
And the grapefruit is gone.
I think the muzzle blast kind of helped with that destruction of the grapefruit.
The grapefruit is gone.
Let's see what happens when we hit the sweet yam or yam potato, whatever you want to call it.
Yam potato.
Let's go back just a little bit. Here we go.
Oh, also gone. Probably cooked it too while you're at it.
Yams or sweet potatoes. I don't know. I guess I need to look at the label next time, huh? That's a pretty good target, though. That broke up quite nicely. And all of it got mixed with nasty muzzle blasts. It's pretty gross. Let's move on to something else. I'm having fun, aren't you? These next two targets are rather disgusting in my opinion. This is a giant papaya, and then
I am trying to remember something. I needed to pause the video. I think where is it? I need to look at something because I can't remember what it looks like. Because when did I do it? Okay, but does that mean that, like, when I need things, I can't find them, and then when I find them, I don't fucking need it. Why is life like this? Because I don't know if I made them flesh colored or if I made them fucking skin toned. No, that's say fucking different. If I made them horned colored or flesh toned is what I fucking meant to say. Fuck it, we're just gonna fucking reball this and call it a day.
I have 3 pounds of cottage cheese. And if you eat cottage cheese, you're gross. The texture
agree.
is disgusting. Like you
I
probably
also
ate
agree.
boogers as a kid. You're probably
Disgusting.
eating boogers right now, aren't you?
Despicable.
Disgusting. We're gonna start out with the papaya.
Cottage cheese
Hey,
tastes
papaya!
horrible.
Papaya!
Papaya died.
Oh.
Wow, the papaya actually lived.
The muzzle blast that is coming out of this is really impressive, and I feel like it's really adding to the destruction. It's not something I expect. Look at this.
The papaya, in fact, did not live. The papaya 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 did not live.
Ow! That's pretty hard. Now it's time for the cottage.
Jesus Christ.
Scoot back.
Jesus Christ.
Not going to, because I love you guys. Here we go. I'm gonna do it one-handed too.
One-handed.
One-handed, left hand, but I am gonna kind of turn away. Here we go.
Oh my God, it's gone. Where is it? There's that. Wow, it just all over the place.
Oh, gross! I'm covered in little white boogers. That you like to eat because you're gross.
No.
We got some
No,
eggplant
baby.
because nobody likes eggplant. Ah!
Listen, I've grown to like eggplant actually. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Cottage cheese.
No. Ew, despicable. Why? That poor camera. Ooh, watermelon. It's thrown up. Thrown up immediately. Jesus Christ. It's like we're in the blender. One more. Milk? Skid fucking. We're in a blender, guys.
Up next, we're gonna blast a pineapple and some Spam. Up first,
Yeah.
Spam. Kablam, Spam.
Bam. Wow. The Spam did not take that like a champ. I thought it'd be more like,
Look at the damage.
more everywhere, but no.
Look at that. That is wild.
It's pretty wild.
Okay, well, you know what they say, ham and pineapple go together. So now we're gonna blast our pineapple. I'm gonna get real point blank on this one. I think it should be pretty eventful. Probably gonna have it in my teeth though. Here we go. Oh!
Oh my God. Split completely in half. Wow. Wonderful.
Wow, look at that. The center of it is black. That is awful. Definitely wouldn't want to eat that. Okay, well now
I
we're
think
gonna
it's
take
black
two
because you
shots
shot
at
it,
our
but
armored truck.
okay.
We're pretty far away, about 40 or 50 yards away. I want to see if I can even hit this thing from this far away because I feel like we have some deviation with this suppressor, and I'm curious if these things are tumbling. All right, I'm just gonna aim for somewhere in the middle, and we'll see what happens. I don't even know if I hit it.
Couldn't even hear a
I'm gonna aim
thing.
A little lower. See what happens. I think we managed to miss that entire armored truck. I'm gonna aim low and right. Here we go.
I still didn't.
Hitting it. I'm not really sure. Let's try again. I
Damn.
don't really know.
Would you hear it?
I'm gonna aim over here then.
Oh, I saw that.
Hit it that time. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is definitely a close range firearm. I was aiming here. I literally for that. And we smacked the top of it, put a pretty good dent in it, and I guess it just flew off into the woods. Suppressed Cyclops 50 AE. I'm going to say best range 3 to 8 feet. Definitely not 50 yards. And speaking of close range,
That's
I'm
fucking
using a
Requiem.
Stretch Armstrong with our suppressed.
This man has a Requiem.
These things are actually known to stop bullets. They'll stop a 22, 9mm, 45.
Just
but
missed.
will it be able to stop a
Gone.
subsonic 50 AE point blank? Judging from what I've seen this thing do to produce, I think Mr. Stretch Armstrong here is going to get.
I'm also
blown
getting
in half.
majorly distracted.
Here we go, guys.
Why'd you put on my ADHD, man?
Way up. Okay. Here we go. Up, 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 up.
Now. Oh, gone.
Perfect timing.
Holy mackerel.
Let's have a look.
He's dead.
If he stopped it. All right, we got him in the
He did not.
top right shoulder. His head kind of is bulging. No, he didn't stop it. He got blasted. Went right through him. Oh!
Oh, the
That's
fun
good.
slime.
Again, a big thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget to play it now for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and
I don't want to play
devices.
War Thunder.
My
Why can't you? But yeah, that's the funny Kentucky Ballistics. I like him. Back to
Hide.
He did
Reddit
try,
stories.
Yeah, I mean, I'm.
Reddit.
Yeah, I see his side throughout all of it until he left without even telling his kids, and his kids are like just clueless. Like, I'm just like, to just kind of bounce and abandon your kids in that manner. That's the only thing where I'm like, hey, dude, her behavior was ridiculous. I was fully on his side, and I'm still on his side in regards to their relationship dynamic. But that aspect, I'm like, don't.
Yeah,
don't
no,
do
his
that.
kids probably think that he just like abandoned them.
You have kids, you have to, like, even when your partner's being irrational, I feel like you have to consider your kids in that situation. I'm not saying you can't divorce her, but how you go about divorcing her is one thing.
Yeah,
you can't just
how
even
you go
block her.
about it.
You are ghosting
Oh,
your
excuse
kids.
me.
Yeah, I think there's such a big part of like, you know, there's such fairness in both sides. I think like I can see this woman wanting almost this different life for herself. She's obviously seeking a lot of content out of it too, and she's consuming a lot of content and being like, oh, this sounds like something that I'd really be interested in. Like I want to try this. And it sounds like maybe they were navigating some sort of conversation in the beginning about it. And then that's when everything kind of started to go south because she would hear no and would be like, okay, well, then I want this and this and this, or like I'm gonna threaten to just leave my job. Like she's kind of taking all of these extra measures instead of continuing to talk about their disagreement.
Yeah.
And then he kind of responds to the sudden job quitting by fleeing and ignoring the kids. And so then all of that fallout is where it gets really messy.
Yeah.
But their initial conversation, like, it's okay to disagree. It's just kind of how you work to understand each other, and that's what they're really
Here.
lacking.
They started off. It
Give
felt like
chat
this is
some
like
wisdom.
a bargaining thing the whole time. Like sharks. I present to
Oh,
you. I want to be
picky,
a shark
huh?
wife. It's
Right.
like no, because this, and it's instead of being like, I feel like if he'd started off by asking her like, why does this matter?
Oh, careful.
You've been married 12 years.
Sorry.
You are now in elementary school. Why
Here.
now? Like, what is it about it? Is it something you really think you want?
Or is it just the job
so
that you're not enjoying?
Yeah,
like,
like,
just trying
what's
to
trying to move
understand
you.
it. On the other
You
end as well,
okay?
like, I think he could do a better job of communicating. Like, he said that whole, like, 80 to 100%.
Do you want to give anybody
He could say
wisdom, or is
something
that all you got
it's
for me?
too much for me. 'cause
I
then
understand
I'll
yelling
have to
at
work
me,
more.
but
Like,
don't
again,
yell at
it's just them
chat.
trying to understand
mean.
each other and why you want what you want.
Is this all you
that
want?
way you don't just end up being like, well,
No
forget
grumbles,
you,
no
'cause I
nothing.
want what I want and walk out. Like, that's not a partnership.
Yeah, no, that's so true. And you know, she's saying like this is what I want, and he was even considering it, being like,
Is
yeah,
that all?
like I guess it like
Dish over,
financially
Toby.
could work, but it's not what he wanted.
Okay, baby.
And I think the reasoning that he brought as to why she shouldn't felt weird. Like it almost sounded controlling in a way where it's like, what are you gonna do all day?
Yeah.
But like that's not
That was
really
Toby's wisdom today.
fair. I think one thing that should be taken seriously is like when people are married, they're agreeing to a life together, and so you're planning.
What do you guys know?
I mean, barely. Like, but like, so they need to be on an agreement of like, especially when there's kids involved, like on how they're gonna do that. And like in my personal opinion, I'm like, any bit of income matters so much when you have people that you're bringing into this world. So like, I don't think that the way that she handled it was fair. I do think that it's weird that he's just like, yeah, I think she'll just like get over it, right? But it's like, no, you could have tried harder.
Yeah, and I mean, their communication, I think, is the real issue here, but the trad wife stuff, I think, is really fascinating because it is this internet trend.
Yeah.
And I think it's coming at the same time as like this whole alpha male thing. And what's funny to me about the trad wife thing, and there is nothing wrong with any dynamic that people consent to, and they're like, this is our dynamic, right?
Right.
But the trad wife thing, I think, I've thought about it a lot, and I'm like, they're basing it off this like mythologized 50s aesthetic. It wasn't even the real version of it, but it's also in this current era, which is so different than back then. I'm like, yeah, the way like dynamics worked back in the 1800s was different because you were surviving. Like nowadays, I'm like, it's a little different. But you're trying, but it's also not real. It's similar to an alpha male is not a real thing.
Right,
That
right.
their whole, it's all based on.
Like, sure, it sounds great to not have to work a job. That sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, and it's a very, very privileged to be even in a position where you can consider that. But I ultimately think she's just kind of putting her wants before his.
If I'm thinking correctly too, like I definitely have seen the TikToks of like, you know, come with me like as a housewife or like as a work from home or just like a mom who doesn't have a job but like is at home all day, like
a full-time
those
stay-at-home
things.
mom, yeah.
Full-time stay-at-home mom, like those kinds of things where they just like they grocery shop and then they do like their window shopping and stuff. Like it's very idealized on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I can also imagine that she's probably seeing that and she's like, oh, well maybe I could just, you know, really take my time and just enjoy my life while my husband goes and works. And I'm okay with that. And I'm not supposed to be okay with that, but I am, and that's what makes it okay.
Yeah,
you know?
because I've gotten served the TikTok stuff too. There's a couple famous like trad wife types of things, and they are always doing like, they're making like a perfect dessert from like scratch. Like they're they're not doing actual traditional stay-at-home parent things, which is like you're dealing with dirty shit all day. You're taking care of kids. It's a hard job.
It is hard, and I think there's a lot of YouTubers, including like Chris Collins, friend of the channel, who's talked about it, where it's like, that's amazing for you that you and your husband are living that life, and you guys chose that together.
Sure.
Because like I think that's really, it's kind of sad that she's expecting him to take on the entire load of providing for the family financially, because that's a lot, and
especially when your kids are at school, like.
Yeah, and you know, like. There is a lot of things that can be done when you're properly taking care of the house. There is, and like the kid's age doesn't really change.
I think no matter what, the key is that it's like the relationship should be equal, and like
like this doesn't sound like a compatible marriage.
I think that's what I mean. Like in actual, when you're talking about actual traditional housewife, I would even say it wasn't equal. It was more work. Like totally more work.
Right.
Context. This isn't. They're not talking about reality here. They're talking about what they're getting served on the internet.
Yeah. And then she's like trying to sweeten the deal by being like unlimited blowjobs all the time.
Yeah, which is what I just think that gives me a lot of pause. Like it's strange. The verdict was not the asshole. The comments: nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home parent, but your partner has to agree to it, and you don't get to strong-arm them into this. This level of blatant manipulation would be a deal breaker for me, not the asshole. Someone said, I'd leave. That's manipulative as hell. Let her be a trad wife with some other sucker. And then lastly, someone said, not the asshole for divorcing her, but dude, call your kids back. You seriously left them without speaking to them and have been ignoring them since. Someone said, this 100%, get your butt back home and be a parent in the meantime.
Yeah.
I fully agree about that.
Yeah.
Right.
He is in the clear for me, except for that.
Until he does that.
And that's arguably, I think, the worst thing. In my view, that's the worst thing done in the story.
Completely. The crying voicemail and then him being like, I haven't answered yet.
And to be honest, with how manipulative she was, who knows what she's saying to the kids? Like,
Totally.
Like, dude, don't.
But it's like it's his responsibility. It's like it's like it makes sense that you left, of course, but you have children. You cannot just leave them behind.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. All right. Next story.
No, you and everybody else.
I'm sure. I'm telling you, we're probably going to end up with more trad wife stories on Reddit stories.
It's the trad fad.
It's similar to we get these alpha male stories.
Right, but if they find each other
Oh,
and
what
they're
was that?
living and loving and
Hello?
Something
Good
tells
for
me
them.
that they're not gonna be happy.
Not living,
Hi.
not laughing.
Hold
I
on.
don't think any alpha
Oh my
male is
God.
actually gonna
Thank you
ever
for this,
work
the
together.
gifted sub. Oh my God, you scared
I don't
me.
even know what that means.
It means you like a wolf.
All right, next story.
Scared the
This
shit
goes
out
on
of
Am I
me.
the asshole? Am I the
Oh,
asshole for not letting my
big
sister
titties and
walk
I got a
down the
gifted
aisle
sub.
at my wedding?
Oh, that's beautiful. I wish my zooms were working right now. Fuck, come on, brother. Oh, let's see if the magic of the sub will work.
I, a 29-year-old
No,
woman, have
cry.
been married to the love of my life, a
But thank
30-year-old
you so
man, in a few
much.
months. We were high school lovers and childhood friends.
Bias.
Truly my best friend and everything I want in life. However,
Oh my
we both
God,
decided
so
to
it's
wait
such a
until we were
cute
well
name.
off to be married, so we could have our once-in-a-lifetime magical moment. My sister, Stacy,
Leo.
who's
Thank
21,
you, Leo.
got married at 19 to
for
someone who I
the
like, but I'm not
for the
super close
community
with.
shop.
They were together for 5 months before she
Paranormal
proposed.
activity for your
Their wedding was
stream.
rushed, and half my
Ah,
family couldn't even make it because
that's
of how soon it was planned and set up. It was small,
paranormal
just in the
activity
courtroom,
indeed.
no dress, party, etc., just a
Oh.
legal wedding. However, my wedding is around $19,000, and we haven't even finished everything. It took us ages to
Would
set
you like to
everything
say
up
something
and
to
save.
our new subscriber?
Stacy recently came up to me while coming over. We're close and have dinner once a week at my place. And asked
careful, you're
if
gonna
she
get
could
caught
walk
in
down
something.
my aisle
Oh.
and meet her husband so
Is
she
that
could
a grumble she'll
feel like
give?
a bride. I laughed and asked if she was serious, and she was. She claims she never got her magical
also
moment
have
and just
my
wants to
dog's
feel
wisdom
special
now.
once. But it's my wedding and my special day. She had hers. Stacy claims it will only be between us and it won't take away
I
from
really
me.
need like
But
to
then I asked
update
what
all
she
of my
might wear,
emotes,
and she
man.
showed me pictures
It's
on
been
her
so
phone
long
of
that I like
wedding
drawing
dresses.
stickers.
Hard no for me.
Right now, I'm
She
just
then asked
working. I
again
want to work on
yesterday
a
in
bigger
front of my
project,
fiance, and I
and
think it was an
emotes are
attempt
like
to pressure me.
not
He laughed and said no, thinking it was a joke, like I did
like
the first
on
time.
my brain.
My mother and Stacy's husband say I'm being
My
an
dog is
asshole
acting
because
like a
Stacy
child.
still isn't rich, so she can't
Yes,
afford another
Toby.
wedding, even if she
Okay,
wanted
is this
one. But
is
neither
this all
are
you
I and my
want?
future husband.
You just wanted
We
to sit in my
planned
lap?
for years. I just wanted one day for
Okay.
myself, but maybe I'm blowing
I
it
guess
up
I'm drawing
because
with
she
the
never
dog in
got
my
the
lap.
bridal
And
experience.
Reddit stories. I really enjoy Reddit stories.
Girl, what are you doing?
Stacy.
But for some reason right now, I'm like really struggling with like
Stacy.
I
mus
I thought it was
like
gonna be different.
I'm gonna
Same.
say I'm gonna
muscular
say
women?
a really douchey thing.
Go on.
or at least a leaner
But
woman.
like Stacy's gonna get her opportunity when she gets married again.
I don't know why.
I'm just being honest. She's saying she got married at 19
Like
after meeting a guy
I've
who
done
knows
it
her for 5
before,
months.
but like it's just so difficult right
Like,
now.
cool,
sorry.
Shane. I love
I'm
We're
it.
going to
sorry, like,
Pinterest again,
Stacey,
guys.
Statistically,
You burned my eyebrows
statistic-
off.
statistically speaking,
Stacy's a statistic.
Stacy and this guy are
Oh,
probably not
I'm
gonna
not
work out. And Stacy's only 21, so if they get
women.
divorced, she'll like in the next couple of years, she's gonna be like under
'Cause it's
25
like-
still. She'll meet another
she's
guy,
lean,
and
but
she'll
she's
get
not,
married,
like,
and
too
that will
muscular.
actually be like kind of the real
She needs
marriage.
flexibility.
It'll be
Muscular
That was
women
the
is probably a
biggest
pretty
you've ever been.
It definitely is a pretty popular
Years
search.
with that update.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
It's
Look,
it's really
some people
weird.
get married at 19 and it lasts.
But also really cool
Statistically, though,
because you get to see all of like the
probably
musculature.
not.
And eloping.
Yeah, everything about it was like you got married at 19 after.
But right now I'm looking for a lean machine.
Your chances are
I'm
just really
oh my god, look, it's lean beef patty. That's
Not
so
most
fu-
likely. Like,
That's
I
so
totally thought it
funny.
was like, oh, the OP didn't want her
like
sister
you'd
to be, like, a
consider lean beef
bridesmaid or
patty as like
something.
a
But
a
that
muscular
is
woman.
Really, really not the vibe.
No.
Like that's
No, that's
like,
It's just between us. It's like, no, this is a wedding. Everyone's there.
Honestly, I
it's
think
between
that person.
everybody.
No.
Like you guys planned everything. Let
There she
the
is.
two of us just step
Yeah.
in and be playing
And
bride and
also-
groom.
And late in the
I
planning
just saw the
process,
title
too,
for YouTube
I think a
the other
cute
day
compromise could've
titled
been, like,
Muscular
at the
Orc Women.
reception, they wanted to, like,
Let
give
me
their
tell you and
sister
babe,
and husband,
what?
like, a moment of like a little first
Like a
dance. if
dance.
they wanted to,
What?
but not
That
wearing
sounds
white.
horrific.
It's not like
That
it's not like
sounds-
this younger sister like
Oh my
this is something in her
goodness.
life that she couldn't control. She chose all
Muscular
of those
women
things. She chose
are-
to marry at 19, elope, and not have a wedding. That was her
Exactly.
choice. And money
Jesus.
is part of that, but that was the choice she made.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't have to get married at 19. If having a wedding of that nature, because it sounds like OP made the choice of like we're gonna
Like
wait.
muscular women are really
Save
cool.
up
I
for the
definitely
wedding.
love
Her sister,
the sleeper build women. I think that's
You know,
hot.
there's an 8-year
Sleeper build
difference
women are really
between-
cool.
Like this Stacy could have easily said, you know what, let's also do that because a wedding is super important.
Oh,
to me."
this is good.
Yeah.
But,
This is
but
a
I
good
also bring up
picture
what I
as well.
said. how infuriating will it be if that
Okay.
relationship doesn't work and then Stacy does get married again and has an actual wedding and actually walks down the aisle and
Oh
and
my
Opie
God,
is
that's
sitting there just like,
crazy.
and I gave you my wedding to also, so you got it twice. That's all I'm
What in the
thinking
hell?
about here.
It feels like such a childish case too. Like it's reminding me of like birthday parties when you're a kid and like your younger sibling like blows out the candles on your day.
Very much.
And it's like
Oh my
you
God,
don't do
this
that. And parents need to
motherfucking
step in and be like, no,
pimple
like,
on my
that's
forehead is
not-
driving me crazy.
It makes me think
It's on
sports
my
are interesting
fucking
with divorce
optic
because
nerve,
she
and I
doesn't
hate it.
understand the gravity of things.
Right, and
She
asking
clearly
it
doesn't
again
understand.
in front of the fiance, mwah, to that
She's a
fiance
child.
for going, haha, no.
Haha,
Loved that.
Stacey is literally like a kind of a child. She's acting like a child. She is very young. I mean,
It's
she's
apparently
21,
a
but,
disco
it's
some
just
style
kind of,
game.
kind
It's just
of
hyper.
ridiculous.
And she's allowed,
Oh, it's
Myers is allowed to say
hyper-political
no. Opie's allowed to say no. It's her
commentary.
wedding,
That's
her
And
interesting.
there's all those excuses. Once again, this always happens. The mom is being a
What are you about to say?
just being a
Fucking
idiot.
bitch.
Like,
That's what mom is being, a fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch.
and I'll say it, dude.
I'm gonna say something douchey.
But it's just like I just have a feeling the younger that Stacey has kind of gotten everything.
Yeah, no, it's
If
like
the mom is saying no, give her your wedding.
younger siblings are always
No.
more spoiled than the older siblings.
It's an unfair deal. She needs to throw in at least unlimited blowjobs.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk. We'll talk.
Verdict was not the asshole, obviously.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. There is no conceivable universe where her walking down the aisle on your wedding day at the location of your wedding wearing a wedding dress will be just between the two of you and not detract from your day. It's rude for her to even ask. If she wants a special moment, she is free to plan her own vow renewal event where she wears a wedding dress and has all her family, etc. That's totally true.
Great idea.
Totally do
so
that.
true,
Renew
bestie.
'em.
And
OP
on your own dime.
OP responded, if she was just going to wear a nice dress and walk before me and stand beside me and her husband, I would probably have no problem with it, or at least let her do it. But I feel like she's just trying to use my wedding as a free event for her. Someone said, not the asshole. I see stuff like this on this sub, and I am shocked that people have the audacity to even ask stuff like this. It doesn't matter if she's your
Yeah,
sister.
I
and
know the
moment
muscular
wasn't what she had
groups.
hoped for. If you
If
allow
my
this, then
brain
your
is,
moment
like,
will be different
losing
than
its
you imagined
mind.
it to be too.
Because, like,
Your
yeah,
sister and
you,
her husband made
you
their
know where
choices.
all of
They
the
could have
muscles
went
are on your fucking
Opie
body.
responded saying, I asked her when she accepted his proposal if she was sure it was a good idea, since it seemed really rushed. But her response was that since my boyfriend proposed a few weeks earlier, she wanted to get hers over with and tie the knot so that I would be able to have my wedding in the fall, like I always dreamed, and hers wouldn't overlap.
Huh?
That's insane.
That sounds insane.
This
Girly, you got married for every reason but that you
Sometimes
wanted to
the
be
art
married.
just
Yeah.
ain't off.
No,
You're so right.
Stacey's got something else going on.
Yeah. Someone said,
Stacey's
not the asshole, I'm just
mom
wondering how
has
she is
got-
envisioning this situation in her head without it being a confusing spectacle.
Stacey's
And if
mom's
they
a-
want to
an
continue to make a
actual
big deal out
whore.
of this,
That's
you
what
certainly
Stacey's
could
mom.
consider rescinding their invitations too. No need to have her trying something at your wedding and disrupt the ceremony. Plus, your fiance said no, it's his day too.
Yeah.
OP
I
said,
love
I
it.
doubt it'll take
So
away. I doubt I'll take away
fair.
the invites. She is my sister after all, but I'm just worried she might try.
But,
to
like,
pull
I
something
wanna
like
draw
walking
this
in with a wedding
fucking
dress anyway,
behemoth of a woman. Mind you, these women are
better
supposed to
be
be like,
upset.
security,
What are you gonna do? Show up in the wedding dress and die
security
in the
slash
aisle in
like,
front of her? It's like, oh, half of
like
that
spec
fucking-
ops type of like
Unfortunately,
women.
we'll never know. Just kidding. Update.
Update!
She did it. She did it. She did it.
Update!
The day after I made the post, me, my fiance, Stacy, and her husband met up for brunch.
I love
told her she needed to
updates.
hear me out fully before she spoke, and thankfully she did.
You
In
okay,
short,
Toby?
I told her as much
I
as
almost
I loved
forgot
her.
he was on my
I've
lap.
waited years for this day,
Hi,
and it was
Toby.
mine. She had
Hi,
hers, and if she
Toby.
truly wanted, she
You
could have
okay?
used the money I gifted her to get her own wedding.
I love
her
you.
husband cut me off and said that they needed the money for rent, but she didn't let him talk. I showed her the
You are
rent post,
sitting
and she started
pretty.
crying and asked her husband and my
Squares
fiance
are
to
doing
step out
the
for a
same.
few minutes.
Ah,
They
that's
both
cool.
did, and she told me her husband and our mom had been the ones pressuring her, since she had admittedly been jealous and told them both she wished she could have had a
PMC
larger
fighting
scale
the
wedding.
superhero. Ah.
She said she had been
Hi,
over the whole
baby.
thing until her husband started saying it wasn't fair because he was
Toby,
jealous
you
he
are
couldn't
so
provide
cute.
for her. And
Why are you
eventually
so cute?
complained enough, she
Stop being
asked
so
to
cute
walk down the aisle.
while
for
you're
her.
laying on my lap.
Stacy said she was willing to fully back out of the wedding and
Oh
would
my God, I
understand
love my
given the
dog.
heartache
He's so
she's given me.
precious.
But I told her that her
So
husband would
precious,
be the
so
one
good.
without an invite, which she gratefully
Okay,
agreed
can I
to.
continue drawing for a little
Talked more
bit?
in depth on why she was
We'll
jealous.
take a
and
break
She said she regretted being
in-
married so early just so our father could
We'll
be
take
at
a
her
break in
wedding.
10 minutes, okay?
After a few more minutes and both of us crying and forgiving one another, I told her she
We'll
could,
take a
she
10-minute
could always
break and
tell
then
me
we'll wash
anything, even if it was between her and her
It'll
husband.
probably take us a
When my
little bit more
fiancé
than
and
10
husband
minutes
came back
after the
in, I
break.
told
But
Stacy's husband he was uninvited right then and there, and he seemed to understand why immediately. Though he did groan about it and called me multiple times, but I blocked him again. Over the past few days, our mother has called to apologize, and me and Stacy have been talking much more openly and honestly to one another. I decided to let her wear a dark silver or pale gold dress to match my theme and walk with me down the aisle as my father sadly can't. She told me I didn't need to, but I insisted. We ended up finding a dress we both love, and I got it as a gift for her.
oh,
the dad
that's such a
element. That
sweet
changes.
ending.
I still think with the dad element, this guy doesn't sound great.
Of course.
It's the guy.
I still unfortunately think that relationship is probably not going to last, especially after hearing about his behavior.
Yeah.
So I think.
Yeah,
I think
blocking him
Stacey-
again?
I think Stacy. Yeah, there's red flags all over. I think Stacy will have her opportunity one day. I think she's going to find a better. I hope she finds a better guy. Than this.
Okay, not Stacy being the underdog.
Yeah.
I know.
And
Like,
also,
oh damn.
OP being an
I really
incredible
think
sister.
my feet are wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Sister.
yeah.
That's,
No.
that's so lovely, and they're gonna walk down the aisle together, and that's so
Hello.
It ended about as well as I think it could have.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
understand
self-care.
how
Oh, let me see if
husband
my
being
back can crack.
jealous that he couldn't provide for his girly. Sorry, I keep saying girly.
No,
his
I loved
wife.
it. Yeah.
See if I can
So he's
crack my
like,
back.
how about you? Let's go.
Oh.
Let's take some of theirs. That's not
I
for her.
am trying.
Work.
I'm doing world
Kind of
building stuff
legendary
right now.
Like he's making me laugh because he like steps back into this brunch and then she's like, "You're not invited," and he's like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Oh my god.
That's actually somehow. That's about the
We will.
worst
I
thing in the
will
whole story.
say
What
I
if
get
his
it.
we're
wife-
gonna be
I get
taking
it.
a break in like 10 minutes
Apparently he like
because I think my little guy wanted to go outside.
But at brunch, she's like, "I'll agree. I'm just gonna call you
okay,
later, and you
don't-
block me, and that's how it's gonna go."
I'm picturing him as Paul Rudd. in
You're
Wet Hot
okay,
American Summer. He's like,
Jovi.
fine.
Yeah.
You're right.
I just
Hey,
up. It's
yeah.
5 a.m.
That's so
Have
funny.
mercy.
Justice for the husband, man.
Yeah, he's the good guy.
He's the good guy. Stayson.
Stacey.
This episode of Reddit Stories is brought to you by ZocDoc. Being an adult is awesome, but part of it is taking care of yourself, from your finances.
Baby, it's
your
okay,
health,
baby.
and part of your health.
We're gonna
is
go outside
scheduling
soon, I
doctor's appointments, which
promise.
is not so easy, at least for me. But ZocDoc makes it a lot simpler. I didn't go to the doctor for a long time, but a lot of that, my fear, was just actually the scheduling process and finding the right doctor. I didn't know what I was doing. ZocDoc laid it all out for me, made it very, very simple. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about
head is
in-network
too
appointments with more than
small.
100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much more.
Oh, one
Plus,
second. I just
ZocDoc
realized this
appointments
was an
happen
ad and I
fast,
hated
typically
it.
within
Wow.
Stop it.
from relationship
No more
advice.
ad.
As a 22-year-old woman, my fiance, a 25-year-old man, wants his father to check my hymen tomorrow night before I get married.
What?
Oh my god. Oh, I've heard legends of this story.
Oh my God.
Hello?
This is from 2019.
Okay.
For some reason you said hymen, and I was thinking like the thing that's in the back of your throat, and I was like, that's fine. He can check.
No strep. You guys are good to go.
Ooh, it just touched everything.
Yeah, it's a mosh pit. They read Reddit
Don't ever
stories.
do that.
Don't let
And I enjoy being nosy.
You don't. My fiance proposed to me about 8 months ago.
Oh,
We
Jesus
decided on
Christ,
having
you're a med
relatively small
student.
wedding, which is in 2
That's
days.
so much-
Everything was
Oh,
going great.
no.
He seems absolutely
I'm
perfect.
so
and we are very
sorry.
much in love. I'm a virgin.
I
he
really
says.
hope you're not in
He
the
wanted to
States
save it
in
for
the States
marriage,
right
but it
now.
didn't bother me, so I agreed
Ooh,
to save
I'll
it.
cry.
He has told me earlier that in his family, the father checks the virginity of
cry,
the bride the
please.
night before the wedding. I laughed this off as it seriously sounds like a massive joke. No, turns out he was dead serious. He wants me the night before to open my legs up in a small ceremony type thing so his dad can check me while he, his brothers, and uncle can watch so they know I am still pure. I told him
That's
"Fat
insane."
chance I'm going to do that. He was begging me to go through with it.
No,
and how
thank
important it
God.
is for him. He said he knew it was slightly
okay.
embarrassing for me, but his mom
You-
did it, and it will prove how
you
much
do
I love
you.
him,
You
and
keep
that I have
doing
nothing
you.
to hide anyway,
I
as
know
I'm
it's
still a virgin.
hard,
I left and
but
he was
like
crying. It was very
I
traumatic
hope
to
it's a
me.
little easier for
I want to
you.
call off the whole wedding because of this.
I
and never
really
talk to him
do.
again. But at the same time, it's only one thing.
Yeah.
And other than that, we are genuinely
Yeah.
perfect for each other.
It's
and
so
I don't
much
want to spend
worse.
my life with anyone else. And this is very
Oh.
important to him and his family. What the frick?
Oh,
flack
my
do I
poor
do?
raccoon.
What the flick flack? You don't freaking flack and open your legs. I don't want you to
My
flick
poor
flack.
After watching one of
raccoon.
the most horrific Reddit posts I've ever read.
I can't wait till my
you
soulmate's
go to,
dad
"What the
walks
frick
check
flack do I
my.
do?"
Yeah, actually, all the highlights
Jesus.
fine. Why'd you write that?
Hold on, we'll
Okay.
get to
You're
that
the
later.
asshole
What
for
are you
saying
doing
frick
there?
frack.
I am currently at my
Okay,
friend's
it's
house and I might
been-
stay
it's
here
gonna
for the
be
night.
about
Tomorrow
10
will be
minutes
our
now
last day as
soon.
an unmarried couple, and I am straight up panicking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Get
turn
out.
on the
Get-
music.
Get out.
That
You
is
are
a
not
horror
perfect for each
story.
other.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'm not the uncle and people
Terrible and
watching.
terrifying.
Yo.
Alright, we're put on the music. I will be Jesus Christmas. I will be back. 1 second. We're gonna take a quick break. Let me see if this still works. Whoop. 1 second. Just play it out. Oh, I'm back. Also, what did I miss? Jesus, Lios were giving gifted subs. Okay, I'm back. Holy. Okay, no more of this. Back to Reddit stories.
But that's also additionally
This
crazy.
this is just like not even important. Like it's just like
There you
a
go.
technical standpoint
you,
too.
Tim.
The whole hymen thing is also a myth.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Yes.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she brought that to their attention as well. Be like,
Yeah.
hey,
Okay,
y'all
back
just
to
want
our thing.
Yeah. No, that's
My animals are
insane.
fighting.
No.
Why are they
I
fighting?
think that's actually the most appalled I've been at a Reddit story.
my whole
Wait,
body,
they're fine. Never mind.
like gave reverse birth to myself.
No,
I almost
I really think
went
it's
into a black hole and went into nothing. Like
It almost
that's
stopped
how
existing.
Like God.
It's not even like, you know, the tradition or
see.
ritual or whatever it might be. It's the fact that she doesn't want to do that
Yes.
and everybody is forcing her to.
Yeah. That's also the thing, because we've come across that a lot, where it's like, and this is a
And it's all
very
men.
extreme case, but it's like, you know, there's traditions and
it
cultures,
here?
but it's like when you get married, it's like you guys have to, one doesn't get to just be like, well, my culture takes over and we're just completely in doing what my family does.
Right.
You know, it's like, but this is insane. I think this tradition
Right.
Where are
can be
you?
gone. Like,
And
you know,
I think
Also-
it should.
And like he's like, my mom did it, and like it shows how much you love. It's
Okay.
like, hey, maybe the mom wasn't comfortable with it, but went along with it, and it's because these men keep dictating and keeping this
And
tradition
I'm
going.
so
But
sorry.
It's like you just gotta break the cycle at a
I
certain
need to
point.
see what's
Like,
going on right
again,
now.
scientifically a myth. And it's men deciding this thing.
Okay, I'm
like,
back.
this fiance putting this on her, the father wanting to do this, the uncle wanting to watch, the brother wanting to watch. It's just like, guys, let this woman have her body for like please.
unfortunately,
please.
like if this guy is saying no, do it, like I do think it's going to be telling of how he views
Meow.
women.
Who's meowing
Like,
now?
it's
What's going
such a red
on
flag.
out there?
If you're feeling it all before your wedding, like I'm feeling this desire to run and never talk to him again, I'm like, that's important.
Yeah.
You should listen to that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like it almost reminds me of the first story in a way, where it's like he's just letting his family kind of dictate what's happening. Like, and if that's what he is kind of also exercising in a way, it's like, okay, question tradition, first of all.
tradition.
Why is this happening?
Yeah.
Also,
absolutely.
like to do that tradition is also insinuating that they don't believe her.
Yeah.
That she's saying she's a virgin.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Is like weird.
Right.
It's
Right.
weird.
She
It's-
already kind of said in the beginning that he wanted to wait until marriage, and she respected that. She had no problem with it.
Right.
And now there is something that is brought up in his religion or culture that she does have a problem with,
Yeah.
and he's trying to impose it upon her.
No,
You can
this-
believe separate things, but the second that you try to overshadow another person's beliefs is when it gets tricky and when you can't actually make it work in a marriage.
Yeah. No, this sounds like Midsommar or some shit. Like, it's
I
awful.
haven't seen it, but I love the lead.
So,
I'm sure it's a sick reference.
I can tell you, Courtney, don't ever watch that movie.
Okay.
Don't
I'll
ever.
watch it with you.
No, I'm telling you, you would hate that movie.
I know.
You would.
You don't
so
chat
when
right
Shane tells
now.
me don't
Or you
check
want to
out
go
that,
outside,
You'd be like,
people.
I'm
Huh?
all
No,
right, I'm
no,
never gonna watch
stop
that.
it. You stop.
and I trust you.
You stop it right now. Why you
This reminds me of Midsommar in some ways. Comments here. You may not have an intact hymen. Most females
it.
don't. This proves nothing. Plus,
This
it's
is not
disgusting to
fair.
even think about your
Stop
soon-to-be in-laws
trying to
looking at you
stop.
twat.
Yeah, and he doesn't know what he's looking at.
Man.
Someone said this.
He's like, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, the clip's over there. Yeah.
He doesn't know.
This tradition is disgusting. He's essentially asking you to expose yourself to every male in his family. It's nuts. Not to mention reeks of control and abuse. Lastly, someone said, he lets his family do this to you. He does not respect you in the slightest. Run away.
I'm just throwing
You're still
clothes
young.
at my
There's
cat
plenty of
and
men
she's
out there
trying
who
to
will
catch
not make
them.
you go through this.
Yeah, Shirley's 25.
She's 22.
Oh, the fiance's 25.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
No, wrong girl.
22, you don't have to get married. Don't
Run.
do that. There's an update. We're not gonna read it here because it gets a little intense. She does leave him.
That's
She doesn't do
thank
the
God.
ceremony. She leaves him.
Yep.
So,
As she should.
but if you want to read it, you can go find the update. We're just not gonna read it here.
The lesson is
No.
listen to red flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Don't tolerate that shit. Get out. Okay, next story. This comes from Am I the
It
Asshole?
probably took her a
Am I
while
the
to
asshole
leave
for
like
saying I'll be
that.
driving myself and paying for my own room on the upcoming family vacation so I won't have to be a babysitter? I, a 23-year-old man, was repeatedly stuck playing the part of helper and babysitter on family outings. I had to move
Okay,
out of
I
my
think
parents'
that's
house
good for
because I
now.
kept being forced to help watch my
For
three
now.
nephews. Last year, we took a family vacation in summer to the coast. I rode along with my parents, and they paid for my hotel room. Only I had to share that room with
For
two rowdy
now,
boys because
for
my sister
now.
and her husband wanted a room for themselves. I was promised time to do my own things on the vacation, but instead I
Okay.
ended up having to help
I'm
with these
distracting
kids.
myself.
I complained to everyone about it and was reminded I was there
Time
for
to
free.
do man.
And then we pretty much
Try to
just
have to
did
draw
the only
man.
one
I
thing
don't know.
I wanted
I
to
just
do,
don't like
which
drawing
was to
men.
tour an art gallery.
This also can be
I like
put
doing this
down a
whenever I'm
little
at the
bit.
coast, but the kids find it boring. This year, my parents have a beach trip planned for June, and they assumed I'd be riding along the same way as last year. But I refused. I said I'd be driving
Okay, this is
myself and
better.
paying for my own hotel stay to have my own room. My parents were shocked and tried to remind me of the cost. I said it was no worry. I've got a good job and a decent
much
running
better.
car. I can more than afford it. That's when the buts started. I
But
stated the
but
previously
but
listed
the
things
kids,
as why I'll be driving
but
myself and paying for myself.
but you're
I want to be
babysitting,
able to enjoy this vacation as an
but our
adult and not be
time,
treated
but
like a child like last
shut the
year.
fuck up.
My parents told my sister, and she called to blow up at me, that I'll be ruining the vacation if I'm off doing my own thing while she has to wrangle her three boys.
Wrangle
I
your
kept yelling at
kids.
her that
You
last
birthed
year all she
them,
did was rope
lazy
me into her
bitch.
mess. I didn't really get to do
Lazy.
much of anything, much of anything I wanted to do, and I was treated like the
Okay.
bad guy for wanting to just go to an art gallery. I'm a grown man. I deserve my own vacation too. Now my sister is not speaking to me, and my parents are still trying to convince me to just ride with them to keep the peace. I'm still refusing, but the pressure is getting to me. Am I the asshole for not giving in? I know they'll have a pretty hard time when they won't have another person there to help. Edit, it's barely been an hour since I posted, but my sister is apparently a Reddit lurker in the mornings, and she saw my post. Not only is she furious with me, but she's also upset no one in the comments is siding with her. To make
Yes.
it short, she went on a
W
big rant about how
comments.
it's so hard to be a parent to triplets, and the least I could do is help because I'm young and single, and she needs a break. I stood my ground on my decision, and now she's calling our parents to get them involved. I'm expecting a call from them any minute.
Just
No,
come
yeah,
on.
she's right. No, she can't take care of her own children.
Yeah, but I'm a shitty mom.
W Reddit.
It's one thing where
Like,
okay, like if
I'm
that's
waiting
the
for, like,
the
W
case on the
parents, like,
previous
come on.
vacation, that's really really sweet that he took that on and those parents got to have that. Then that was that. You don't need that. Doesn't need. That's not how it's going to be forever. Like, and also the fact that they weren't even going to discuss it again and like ask him.
Right, just
That's a
expect
lot.
it again.
Cause kids are fun. I have a blast.
Totally.
Like nieces and nephews. I'm like
Kids
let's
are fun
party.
for about an
But,
hour.
like, there is just something about not
Yeah.
like it's 3 kids and not even asking or sweetening the deal
triplets.
for him too. Like, and so yeah, I think that's really shitty that they're just kind of like, come
Yeah.
on, just do it, just do it. Like,
and having to like room with them from last year too,
That's
like
tough.
that is so
Because
tough.
they wanted their own room, and
Right.
but then when he wants his own room, it's wrong.
Right, and
They're
grandma's
like,
on the pull-out couch.
It's not a bad.
grandma's
like,
on the
you know,
phone.
I've never had to take care of triplets. So I don't know how insane that is. But it's not bad if it's like, hey, free vacation. We'll pay for everything.
Right,
Deal with the
but-
kids. But then if he goes, I'm gonna pay for my own stuff and do my own thing, then it's like, all right, then that's the deal.
yeah.
But now they're making him feel bad for that. It's like, no, this is very clearly he's being used.
yeah, and also like even though he was paid for and handled last time, it didn't sound like that was like he wasn't expecting that he was going to be taking care of the kids. It's just like kind of how it happened. They're like, well, just deal with it because you're here for free.
I think I feel bad, and I haven't experienced this, but I feel bad for a lot of people where I feel like in families, if they're single, they're treated like they don't matter in a way. Like,
yeah.
like if he had a partner, it would suddenly be like, okay, now we need to respect you. And
Yeah.
life. It's like he's a person. He is a grown person who's allowed to live his life how
Totally.
he wants. He's not
Yeah.
just some tool. That's
he
around
didn't
for
force
you.
that
Right.
couple to have kids, and like
Exactly.
that's obviously their situation, but like that's not
You
on
have kids.
him.
It's your responsibility, and like learning how to go on vacations with your kids is like it's a tough thing, but like
Yeah.
they're your kids. You can't put that on someone else.
You know, it's interesting too because I think culturally there's a lot of different definitions and expectations of family. Because I can see that there are a lot of members in this family, particularly the sister and her husband, who just have this idea in their head of, you know, well, you're family, and
There
family
we
means
go.
that these
Okay, now
nephews are
everything
also like
should
your
be-
kids, which
Right.
means you should be able to take care of them, and so kind of seeing it from their point of view. I can see that
No, I
they
can
are
at
kind
least.
of like, this is so selfish. You're stepping away from the family. You're not helping us with these kids. Like, you're not helping us with the general family vacation, and we need help wrangling these kids. I think where they really lose me, though, is again, it's the communication. It's them just expecting it, not asking for
I
it.
really need like a
And it's the
like
misunderstanding of like,
fucking
particularly her being like, no one's on my side, that makes no sense. Instead being like, okay, maybe I'm being unreasonable because my brother wants to actually do other stuff on this vacation, and I should be able to balance it out in a way. Like, it's a little bit of back and forth. I think it's
I
okay
just
to
need
ask
like a good
family to
like
help and show up for
reference.
you, but to expect it, demand it, and then be upset when they
'Cause I feel
aren't
like I
agreeing
don't
to
have,
those
like,
terms.
It's-
That's where it's
the
really damaging.
correct
Yeah.
Comments here. You know, there's a good solution for this. The parents could pay for the nanny with the money they saved from not paying for OP. Oh wait, that's not a lot of money? Guess you really didn't value your brother's son's contributions, LMFAO. Someone said, I can absolutely understand people who have kids wanting to vacation without them, but if that's the case, go on vacation without them. Arrange childcare, etc., and go on an adult trip. But don't pawn your kids off on someone else during a vacation so you can get free time. Bring them, deal with them. Also, your sister having kids isn't anyone's problem except her and her partner. If they are angels, good for
Exactly.
them. If they are exhausting, they are still your problem, not the asshole. But I'd skip the family trip entirely and go on a solo adult trip. Lastly, someone said, not the asshole, your sister can pay a babysitter to come on the vacation if she doesn't want to deal with her 3 children. Personally, I wouldn't even go because even in a separate hotel room, they aren't going to leave you alone about this. They feel very entitled for your babysitting services. Someone responded to that saying, I got more alone time as a paid nanny than OP is getting because I still got my own room and a couple hours of off every day. Paid babysitters get treated better than they treated OP.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is very
if I am him, I'm not going on this trip because I'm like, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Everyone hates me now, and
Yeah,
they're
like
entitled.
if you can afford the trip, like just don't go on it, because then I think that would really
Correct.
kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
sorry, the
let
correct
the
like
lesson be learned.
way to
Yeah.
And they're
draw
not- they're
like the
not
lower torso
necessarily like,
area,
oh, no, we want you on this trip.
'cause I want to
They're
make
like,
sure
"We
that I'm
want you
drawing
because
it
we need
properly.
you."
Exactly.
And
Updates.
clearly I've got the knees down like to a T, but like
Well, I'm off work now,
I just
so
wanna
I can
make
tell
sure
more
that,
of what
like,
went down. I guess you could say
what's
it's
going on
over.
is
My
right.
sister got our parents involved. They looked at my post and were absolutely horrified by the continuous influx of commenters. Yes, they're very angry with me that I posted here, but I told them that if they'd just listened to me to begin with, I'd never needed to. I'm sick of the whole keep the peace mentality that sacrifices me to placate my sister. They in turn went off on my sister, and to make a long story short, the whole vacation has been canceled. The hotel wasn't booked yet anyway, but my parents are arguing with my sister is blaming me, and my nephews are crying because they aren't going to the beach. My sister called me at lunch and basically implied I have no life, which is why I
Yeah,
have
you're
time
pretty
to
close
help.
to- yeah.
I recorded that and told our parents, and that's currently what they're fighting about. Parents said they won't ever push babysitting of my nephews on me again, and have agreed that what happened
Thank
last
you.
year was unfair to me. Right now, they're very
It's just
angry
the
with my
lower
sister for
torso
telling
that
me I should
always,
help her
like,
because she thinks I have no
gets
life.
me.
My sister is playing the victim, and my brother-in-law is basically saying nope to the whole mess and spending most of his time at work. Thank you to everyone who has commented. You made my day.
Send the brother-in-law to the
Oof,
beach.
yeah, not OP having to do as a brother more work than a husband is doing for their kids. That's
Yeah.
Crazy,
That's a
crazy.
messy family. At least the parents sided with him.
Yeah, that's
rare.
a relief.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Like,
But
it
usually
says a
the
lot.
parents are always on the side of the worst sibling.
Right, right.
I'm glad that they saw and they're like, hey, like that's not fair to just declare he has no life and that he has less value because he's not married with kids. Like,
Yeah.
that's not where he's at. And how
Yeah.
is he ever going to meet someone if he's going to places and is stuck with 3 children, like at the hotel room? Like,
If the husband
Oh,
is
yeah, that's much
noping
better.
like
Oh my
that
God.
too,
Yeah.
like like maybe that's a part of the marriage. Like maybe he is honestly like they're being too much nope, and the sister is like this is a lot to manage. That's why I need my brother. And then the brother backing out, she's like, well, now I have to do this alone. And maybe that's kind of where her stress is coming about. Again, she's relaying it all in not a good way, but I can see that maybe that is what's
She
driving
did admit
it.
that she's using him. I
Yeah.
thought at the end of all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And playing the victim and kind of saying you have no life. Like she's now going to extreme lengths, but I think it's because she might not be getting as much support from her marriage.
Damn.
that's what's really rough. It's like a clear red flag when like when a wife or a mother like seeks dependence like with somebody else that isn't the husband. Like the husband needs to be doing that role, and like if they're not feeling, it's the proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The proof is in fact in the pudding.
Next
Go to the
story.
beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Beach.
It's our last story. This comes from Legal Advice UK.
Legal advice.
So Legal Advice
UK.
UK?
So British accent only, please.
So imagine, like, we're talking about legal stuff,
There we
except
go.
they're wearing
It's
those
so
silly
much better.
wigs.
Yeah, woo!
They're silly.
The powdered white wig.
It's just the feet that I
okay.
just was like, I hate this.
Brother is using common law to evict me from my own house. Help, please.
Oh.
Hi there. Really, really weird one here, but to cut a long story short, my brother moved in with me at the start of lockdown because he was living in hotels for some reason. I recently found out that this was because he owed around £260,000 in debts to a multitude of small businesses for various reasons. A lot
crazy.
of these cases have gone to the High Court, and he's being actively pursued by bailiffs. When he moved in, he was relatively normal but vague about why he was living in hotels, etc. Then as lockdown went on, he started to get more and more obsessed with these free men on the land.
I also dread
common law
hands.
types, which has led
They-
to some major disputes, like
That's
saying
why I
he
haven't
doesn't
drawn
have to wear
them.
a mask
I just
because he's not a
haven't
subject
drawn
of
them.
the crown.
I've
but
drawn
Cromwellian
aspects
lord
of
protecting it
hands.
and trying to annex
The idea
land
of
in fields
hands.
behind our house because apparently you can claim land by throwing a hatchet at four corners.
What the fuck? Any of that mean?
British conspiracy theorists sound awesome.
Yeah, honestly.
Compared to ours over here,
that sounds
that's
like
hilarious.
Did I
sounds
just-
way more fun.
If I put 4 hatchets down, I own the land. I'm like,
actually
that's
sick.
funny. That's funny. Meanwhile, we have sovereign citizens over here.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. All right. Well, recently the bailiff somehow caught up with him, and they were pretty nice lads. Explained everything to me, but after he said he wouldn't pay, even if he had all the money in cash, they took his car. Ever since
I just
this, my brother
returned
has been
from
furious with me,
a
so we
guy
started avoiding
playing
each other
Shiny
around the house.
Raccoon game.
This weekend, I went away for a mini break on the coast and came back to find all the locks had been changed
Lamo.
and windows boarded up. Garden furniture is nowhere to be seen. Rang my brother, who basically explained as the house was unclaimed, he'd be a de facto eviction of me from the house, making him sole owner. And if I attempted to make entry, he'd have every right to kill me under the provision that an Englishman's
you.
home is his castle. This isn't Florida. Castle doctrine does not, I don't think it works the same way. I'm staying with my parents, which isn't ideal as they should be shielding, and I went on the mini break, but when I contacted the police, I was told as a tenant he has every right to change the locks. Dead confused. Any help is very much appreciated.
What?
Oh, look, I don't know UK laws, so I don't know what the f***'s going on, but this is insane.
This is freaking wonky, mate.
I know this type of shit happens a lot in the U.S. where
That we have
like,
squatters' rights while they
once
have
you have someone living in
fucking
your home, you can't like evict them. Like there's a lot of
castle
ways like that.
laws.
They're
The
just-
fuck?
But I don't know if you can evict
the fuck?
someone and be like, "This is my home now." It was unclaimed because you
Yeah.
were on a 5-day vacation.
And if you come in, I'll fucking kill you.
If you come in, I'll kill you. It's
that's
insane.
crazy.
That is wild.
I agree, that's insane.
How do you also? It's so crazy when people try to avoid each other in one house.
I think
Like,
that's
it's
pathetic.
So I've lived it.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me.
So a couple comments. Get a locksmith. You are the rightful owner and can prove it. Get the locksmith to change the locks and evict your brother. If you're feeling really snarky, you could use the same law he used to evict you. Someone said, "Mate, your brother sounds like a right medieval cunt." Update.
Well said.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone. For those of you who have been following my little saga,
Sorry, I
got
decided to
great
eat some
news.
sweet potato
Back
chips.
in the house, and otherwise everything's still here.
Hi.
Spent the whole day making.
These are
food.
really
And
good.
nothing's been trashed, but there's tons of
Everyone
Domino's
should have
boxes in
one.
the kitchen. Apparently, he'd contacted the bank trying to access my accounts and spunked any money he had left on pizzas in celebration. So he is now both homeless and has no money. So I spoke with a solicitor, and he basically picked apart literally every bit of this common law bullshit, and we rang the police.
Your
Well, the
sweet
solicitor
potato
basically
fries.
said
Yo,
the
sweet
police
potato
aren't going to
fries,
help us,
when they're
so we can either
crunchy,
go for a court
that's
order
when they're
or
good.
try to get bailiffs now. Went for the second as I needed him out ASAP, and they said that this would be very easy. So bailiffs turned up with the locksmith. I don't exactly know what happened as me and the solicitor were waiting around the corner, but I do know the police were called and he got carted away. I assumed that'd be the end of it, but he's been contacting my parents saying he's the rightful owner of the house now and that he just needed some time to get back on his feet. Well, they basically disowned
Sweet
him
potato
as of
fries are
this,
so
it looks like
good
he's kind of
when
fucked
fried
himself. And I
right.
assume the police let him back on the streets, so going to have to be wary, but I just hope he sods off. Honestly, huge.
True,
thank
they
you
do get
everyone and all your
closer to
kind
chips.
words. You've all been so amazingly helpful, and
I think they need to be the
the
right amount of crunchy on the outside and fluffy on the inside.
Oh,
Whoa.
That was
Wow.
wild.
I love that this guy was like, oh, throwing hatchets and getting landed, but then I'm gonna order some Domino's thin crust.
I've conquered my land. I've got my castle.
Perfection is
Time for
so
dominoes.
right. Alright, I do my eats now.
Oh, that sucks.
What if they went in the house and there was Domino's boxes piled up to make like a little tiny fort, and he's like, "All right, you've conquered the land around us, but this is my
This
fort.
is my land.
You can't get into
Don't come in
here.
here, I'll slap you with a pizza slice.
I'll fucking kill you."
Get you.
I feel bad, like, whenever it comes to, like, being unhoused and, like, with nothing, I do feel like some pause. It's like, because as I grew up, a little
Unless
kid,
you guys
that was,
want
like, one of my
munch,
biggest
munch,
fears
munch
was becoming
ASMR.
homeless. And my
The kid
family, when I,
muted
like,
perfect.
finally, like, voiced that out loud, my dad was like, well, no, that would never happen because, like, you have family and, like, you'll be okay. And so, like, it sucks. But literally, when your brother threatens to kill you and take your home, I guess, you know, you gotta let them live their life the way they're gonna live it.
These thoughts of grandeur and just the way that he's thinking, I wish he could
Hello?
see someone in like therapy
Ditto.
because it seems like he's not. Like his
No.
thoughts
Oh, dear
are
God.
normal here.
Yeah.
And he's volatile. He's threatening to
Good
kill
ass.
people. It's like,
Right, and eating too much Domino's.
yeah.
Also,
I feel bad for him,
Thank
but
you.
when you're threatening to kill people,
Thank you.
unfortunately,
Right.
you can't feel
why are we here to diddle?
There seems to be an
No.
interesting theme, I think,
No.
that strings these stories together.
No.
A lot of them.
No,
Family
no.
that's trying to
Hi.
help and support each other as best as they can until someone inevitably steps over the line and does something that's so obviously inappropriate, or sometimes maybe not as obvious. And then the other family has to kind of be like, am I acting strange
It's
if I
so
don't?
sad.
Good job.
It's so sad how
Diddle
extreme
tum.
it has to
You're
get.
so right, Nikki. You're so right. That's what we have to diddle. Come on.
Right. In an interesting way, it's kind of like in other relationships, if
I got you, I
those
got you.
circumstances kind of happen between you guys, maybe it would be easier to leave that conflict and not have to confront anyone. But because it's family, there's a lot of association with like the continued attachment, the continuous connection. Like, despite whatever happens, we always have to stick together. And sometimes, yeah, that's the case, hopefully. But a lot of the times, it's like, sometimes you do have to.
I'm doing this just from memory, by the way, Nikki. Just from straight memory of Kamon.
And a lot of this, it was entitlement at the end of the day, you know?
Right.
I relate to that story and the Trout Dive story where it's like, that sounds like a lavish life. Eating pizza in a house that I didn't buy, love that for me. But sometimes in life, you know, there's a lot of people who post tweets where like,
You're
I wish
so
I could just be a frog.
precious.
But we can't.
And you're not going to be a
There's
frog.
just some things in life you can't do.
Yeah.
Would you like to be a frog?
I
I
don't.
love him. I love him. Yes. Stop.
Update. I
I'm a
do.
frog.
Bro. We would be fucking the fucking. No, not the end. Hold on, I got you, Queen.
Thanks for having me.
Roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I was sad,
Every
I was
time.
shocked, I was gagged.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope none of you have to deal with the level of bullshit that we're reading in the stories, but I'm sure some of you have. And I'm sorry about that.
I wonder if we're ever going to do like a Smosh Reddit stories subreddit where fans or followers can submit stories directly to us.
Yeah, they just got to submit stories.
I think, but I'm not sure.
No,
Shannon Courtney
it
might
came
be
back.
married.
Am I the asshole for thinking these two
The
people
asshole
are
for
dating?
thinking they're Anyways, let us know what other themes and subreddits
No,
you'd like to see on the show.
I
And,
love
we'll see you
him.
next Saturday.
No.
Goodbye.
He will keep coming back.
I don't want to be a frog.
I think
Hold on, let me get new Reddit stories. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Yes.
Welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's episode is a classic Am I the Asshole episode.
But we don't have
However,
ads.
we have a very special guest joining us here today. We have
Well,
Jacksepticeye on the couch.
Wow, that was so
What's it
cool
called?
that you do that.
Yeah,
That's
and we also
all.
have Trevor,
You're right.
who wore the same outfit as me.
That guy.
Well, actually, I had it on first.
Also, my collar's popped, so it's like basically.
Oh my god, guys. No,
I watched you
no.
put it on.
That's not even true. You can't.
I can't have the ad break now.
I was there.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Woo.
So cool.
You're just a threat in the rack.
For people watching, today you've been filming tons of videos. You've been in.
I'm trying. I dare.
You filmed a Try Not to Laugh. You filmed some games videos.
We did Jackbox, yeah.
And now you're here.
First Reddit story, first Try Not to Laugh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This is big for me.
I'm trying my best to draw Tamon from like
Insane.
straight memory, Nikki.
Yeah.
Speak back to the jellyfish.
That's how you definitely.
Oh,
get
you're
back.
back.
Am I the asshole for thinking
Oh dear God.
Trevor should kiss me?
It's over. I'll allow it.
Clips from it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these are very. I was so happy when you read Poop Knife. That's
Yeah,
like the
finally got that
classic.
one. Are you?
I love Tamon. Me too.
Oh God.
Just gotta.
It's like, do I say no or
Just
do
gotta-
I say yes and be cringe?
Just gotta. I got
Damned
it.
if you do, damned if you
I got
I
it.
go on Reddit for like gaming.
I got it.
Sure.
So it's like gaming news.
got it.
and Whatever. And
Makes
stuff
My
always
boy.
ends up there first.
Yeah.
And like
He looks so silly and I
I'm on
love
there
him.
A lot more than I think I would like to be.
Okay. Trevor,
What do you
thoughts?
think? How are you?
He's so silly and I love him.
I didn't think that I needed to add anything else.
Are you a Redditor?
Oh no.
By the way, everybody,
no.
come on.
I just don't. I don't go.
Looks
on
like
Reddit. And
this.
if I do, it's because I'm trying to look something up and figure something out. It's always like a medical question or something.
Honestly, I think that's probably how I'm on Reddit most as well.
Yeah.
Am I dying?
You're really
Reddit.
capturing the I wish I
Game, I'm
to
like,
die
this thing.
thing. Listen.
No, I don't like scroll on
We-
Reddit. I'm not liking any subreddits or anything.
Oh my
I don't have a
god.
subreddit I go to.
Look at him. Look at how pretty he is.
Not.
No, I think this is like the best one.
I do sometimes go.
I
on,
love
I get
him.
caught up in an
I love him so
and
much.
then I'm like, wait, I shouldn't do this.
Yeah. To the stage.
This is work.
Tamon.
I can't bring work home.
You're so cute.
I'll solve this later.
Got some good stuff for us today.
I think so,
Whipping out the
but I'm about
waifu.
to.
Okay.
Peak the prefer real.
Nice.
You know what is peak though? We did fucking peak yandere Tamon.
Comes from
That's
Am I
what
the
we
Asshole, posted
need.
in November of
Peak
2025.
yandere
Would I be the
Tamon.
asshole for refusing to bring $100
Let's see how much fan
minimum
art
to
there
Thanksgiving?
is. It's already a
See
fucking
what's going on
search.
here.
Okay.
My family and I celebrate Thanksgiving every year with my siblings, parents, and their kids. Roughly
Peak,
20 to
peak,
25
yeah,
people,
Tamon.
including kids. My family is only
Yes.
2 people with
Yes.
one 6-month-old baby. In the group chat, it was decided that my nephew would cook meat since he
He's
bought
so
a grill. He
cute.
also told us that we could bring
I love him so
We
much,
chose to
man.
spend $300 on
Peak
meat.
baby.
I messaged in the group chat that we could bring mashed potatoes. My sister responded that
yeah.
every family has to bring $100
You
worth of
look
food
so
minimum,
crazy.
and pay by
It's my
Nephew
favorite
for the
panel.
I'm
It's
not
my favorite
totally
panel,
against the idea
guys.
of bringing that much food.
Oh
It's
my
just
god,
the way it
again,
was presented
if this
and the
thing
fact that
gets
it wasn't
dubbed,
agreed to
we are
beforehand
so,
makes me upset. The
we
following
are
day in the group chat, my
so
sister said, Option
fucked.
1,
We're
bring
so
food enough
fucked.
for
We
everyone,
are
not just
absolutely
yourself.
down,
Option 2, help promise pay for
disgusting
me,
if this thing gets dubbed.
$100/family. Option 3, help dad pay water bill, $200.
So cooked,
a
so,
family.
just
Choose
so,
wisely.
just,
I responded
so
with option
cooked.
4, don't show up. Am I being an asshole if I
Oh,
don't show up?
God,
at all
okay,
and
okay.
protest this $100
That's enough
minimum
time
rule?
on. We need to get back to what we were doing.
Wisely.
Choose wisely.
For Thanksgiving, and God, could you just like chip in a little for the water bill?
Yeah, and,
Toby,
also you have
what's
to
up,
pay
Toby?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking to get
You're
an
gonna
extension
actually
on the
gonna
house
need
that
it
we
biblically.
You
really use
You're
money.
so right. Biblically accurate, Tom.
Yeah, this is just absurd.
I think it's always weird when
My
people
dog
do
wanted
start
to-
shit like that.
Do you wanna say
yeah,
hi?
I see.
I think it's like very
No, what is it?
reasonable if you're like, hey, I'd love to like cook.
Do you
all
wanna
the
say
food for
hi or do you want my
Thanksgiving, like, if you could
snacks?
just like chip in like $20 or something.
What do
just
you
to,
want
like,
from
be
me?
buying everything, like especially if you're like younger, you know, or whatever. But asking
Oh
someone,
my
like,
God,
hey,
what
I
noise
just
was that,
spent
Toby?
$300 of meat, so can you just like you just reimburse me for that?
I bought $300 of meat and I can't afford
I love
it.
my
so-
dog.
Yeah, to be clear, what the family is asking for is that between the two of them
He's so
and their
precious.
6-month-old,
He's so old.
to spend
I love
like,
him.
a
He's so
$50
old.
meal. It's like, hey, you could just go to a really nice restaurant. You're going to the family
Okay.
dinner.
Is it That
more
thing
bothering
at
you,
Thanksgiving,
dog.
because I don't celebrate it. That
You chill out over
like
here.
you bring
But
a piece of
People
food,
bring like
yams
yeah,
and-
you bring like your
Bless
own
you.
dish. Like it's like they would bring mashed
Do you
potatoes.
want to sit
someone
on
else
my
brings green
lap?
beans, and
I have to
20
lock
to 25
in.
people. If everybody
You can sit
brought
on my
like a
lap,
couple
but I don't want to hear
sides,
no
which is
complaining.
not, it doesn't have to be $100.
He do go burr.
Food.
That's what I'm also wondering is like when you say like $100 a side, like $100 of mashed potatoes is like enough to fill this room.
Yeah.
$100 of mashed
Like,
potatoes
all that's
is
in
enough
mashed
to fill a
potatoes is,
room.
like potatoes and milk and butter. It's like
That's a lot of potatoes.
it's a lot of
Can you
potatoes.
get
It's weird to
comfortable
be
so
like,
I can
bring
draw,
money
Toby?
Instead of just being like, bring a side.
How do you quantify that too? It's like, are they checking? It's like, did you spend $100 on
Show me
this
the
mashed-
receipt.
Yeah,
You
bring
wanna
in the
get down?
receipt from your house.
Yeah, and they
You
also
get
the
down,
option
or
to
do
bring
you
enough
wanna get
food
comfortable?
for everyone, not just yourself. It's like,
Okay,
if
he wanted-
everyone
He
brings
wants
enough food
water.
for
That's what he
everyone,
wants.
This house is overloaded
My
with food.
God, what is?
Excess.
Yeah,
He's
these
like, I
options-
bought $300 worth of meat.
What
and
is
it's
this
like 8
sound?
pieces of Wagyu.
Yeah. Also, to be clear, if all the families help pay the water bill, $200 a
My
family,
tea.
how much is that water bill?
Out of here. Bye-bye. You're not gonna fuck mine.
Way more. Dad's like, well, I'm always in
I went to Jasmine and Mikey. Bye-bye. You're hearing Toby say bye-bye to you.
Blue mode.
Do you want to say bye?
Extremely.
Or is that enough
Yeah,
barking?
it's when it's voted into oblivion. It's just like everyone's like,
My
no.
God, is that what it's called?
Why are you trying to
It's
clock
rare.
my
It's
tea?
rare.
Bro, I love that
Not
sound.
the asshole. This is a potluck, not a charity
Why are you
dinner. If
barking?
your nephew couldn't afford to buy the meat, he shouldn't have
Okay,
bought
I'll be
it.
right back.
15,000 upvotes. Someone said the math isn't mathing. $300 divided amongst 20 to 25 people is not $100 per family. Someone said the math isn't mathing and just basic communication.
The math
isn't
in fact
communicating.
never
This whole
math.
situation is a complete zoo. Someone said, how did the water bill become part of
Hi.
the discussion? I'm wondering. Does
Hi,
son live with
Nikki.
the sister, and is it her
We'll
running
see you
Thanksgiving
Wednesday
with?
for
Rather than
Tom
saying
on
we can't afford
Wednesdays.
to pay our bills?
For
Someone
Tom
said,
on
don't forget
Wednesdays.
option number 5, buy $100 worth of mashed potato ingredients and show up with 50 pounds of mashed potatoes. Not the asshole. $100 worth of sides per family is obscene and far too much food. Someone said, choose
Tom on
wisely. Would
Wednesdays,
have me staying
yes.
home, enjoying the peace and quiet
Yes.
of my living room for free. Not the asshole. We have a small little update.
Ooh,
It happened.
my first update.
Your first update.
Oh my God. Can you make a bigger deal out of this, please?
It's just such a small one. Do you want me to make a big deal out of it though?
If you could.
Okay.
Okay, we need.
And then, it seems here we have update.
Oh God! By the way, when I first heard this,
He said
oh, what's your question?
Oh my God, the ball was made out of mashed potatoes.
Who is Ramon? Tamon is a character from an anime called Tamon Side B, or Tamon's B-side is what you'd call it in English. And he's just a cute little guy, but also a very depressed guy at the same time. So the synopsis would be of like the anime is teenage girl falls in love with a boy band. She has a side job. She finds out, oh, she works for the band now. Oh my God. But they actually have alter egos. And those alter egos are what they show their fans. And she gets to know all of them for their actual personalities. Yeah. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And her Oshi is Tamon. Tamon is very relatable, especially when it comes to like imposter syndrome and being like a famous person on like the internet or like in your sphere of
I'm a
wherever
teacher,
you
and she
are
posted
at.
a picture of my salary she found online to shame me in the group chat.
Oh, that's
Definitely
crazy.
Not going now.
Oh.
Whoa. This family's awful.
She said, you can't pay our water bill? Broke.
Brokey.
Like, what?
What a nightmare.
Group chat. This you?
Yeah, Jesus. All right, yeah, don't go and probably don't show up to any family function.
This is the thing about
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, right? Where you're kind of like, the meme is
Right now, me and my partner are watching Vermil and Gold.
on top of it, I'm like,
So depressed dude from a boy band.
If the shit like that is
Well, and the
happening
protagonist
before you
and
even show
yeah,
up,
pretty much.
it's
Pretty
gonna be
much.
so bad. Holy
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
There's no Thanksgiving equivalent.
We're watching this anime called Vermeil and Gold. And I would not recommend it. You have to ignore a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's like watching Mishoko Tensei.
But I guess still,
just-
I think it's
no.
the same for Christmas.
No.
Well, like families.
But
get
I will say,
together and do have
world building,
To me,
backstory for
Thanksgiving feels
characters,
like first
W.
That's it. That is what
That's the.
kind of
It makes me
the
so
same, the
upset.
gathering feels the same.
Like,
Warm-up.
these stories have. I haven't watched anime since.
So that,
Whoa,
that's one of the things we
Miyazaki?
get is Christmas.
Holy
Yes, if I
mackerel.
could see my family,
You've-
I would.
You've got some updating to do.
Yeah.
Holy
Need another
moly.
excuse to avoid you.
It's okay.
This
It's
episode of Red
okay.
Stories is sponsored by
Like Hayao
ZocDoc.
Miyazaki?
Is there a doctor
Hold
in the
on.
house? Anyone? No, there isn't. Which is why I use ZocDoc.
No, it's so
I can
true,
find
it's
someone
okay.
Who is a doctor
You don't have
who's
to.
located nearby, so I don't have to
I
depend
will
on
say
my film crew to answer questions like, should I be concerned about this rash?
Honestly,
ZocDoc
if you
is a
want to
free
watch
app
good
and
stuff,
website that helps you
don't
find
even
and
watch
book
anime.
high-quality
Just
in-network
get
doctors so you can find
all of
someone you
the,
love.
I believe,
What's cool about
what,
ZocDoc is that I
what's it
never
called?
have to leave the Reddit set.
Oh,
I
and
can
this-
do a video visit
this
right
Cooking
from
Dwarf
here.
D&D.
And you
Oh,
can see the doctor's
Mr.
real-time availability and click to book
Dungeon
instantly.
Meshi.
No phone
There you go.
tag, no waiting
There you
around.
go.
Whether you're
I
looking for
love Dungeon
dermatology,
Meshi.
dentistry, primary care, eye
Season
care,
2 has
or
been
one of the other
confirmed,
200
and I'm
plus
so
specialties,
excited.
you can
I'm
find
so
them on
excited.
ZocDoc.
Like,
I've said
me and
many
my partner
times, I was
just
pushing off my
enjoyed
doctor's
Dungeon
appointments
Meshi
for
so
years
much.
until I downloaded ZocDoc, and it was simply too easy to push them off anymore. I had
I will say though, every time the opening of Dungeon Meshi came on, I just thought it was just gonna slowly devolve into like more and more traumatic things, but it never did. And I'm like, dude, please, just something happen. Please.
Now back to the show. All right,
I like Dungeon Meshi when it's not focused
this comes from
on
Am I the Asshole?
the B team. You mean Dungeon, Delicious in Dungeon? Sure, honey. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon, yeah.
This is a sentence that's
Dungeon Meshi.
My surprise.
Mwah.
All I did was express my surprise. You dumb.
Both the dub and the sub are beautiful.
You dumbass.
I regardless of what team they're on, they're both good.
God. Hi. The other day, my fiance and I were watching baseball, and the infographic and commentary were showing some
Dungeon
stats of
Meshi.
Babe Ruth. So I told her she doesn't really watch
Also,
that much baseball. That Babe Ruth
I was
is
talking
like
about
the
Vermeil and
Muhammad
Gold,
Ali of
honey. We're on like
She
episode
asked me
6,
who
but like I
Muhammad
was
Ali
telling
was,
everyone like,
and I
hey,
said, you know, Muhammad Ali.
you gotta
She
ignore
was
a lot
so
of shit.
confused,
But
and I
again, those
realized
types
she
of
didn't know
stories
who
have really
Muhammad
good
Ali
world
was.
building.
So I said,
But
how
like
do you
shitty
not know who Muhammad
protagonists
Ali
or like
is?
side
And I told her
characters,
about him.
it
I
makes
noticed she
me
was quiet afterwards,
so
I asked if she was
disappointed.
good. And she said she was
Like,
hurt
as
at the
both
way I had been surprised
a
at her not knowing who Muhammad Ali was. If I
creator.
could keep saying that phrase.
Hold on. Wait.
He was a cultural
Wait.
icon, so it just took me by surprise that she
Laos.
didn't know who he was.
Laos.
Then yesterday she came
Panty and
across something on
Stocking
Instagram,
and
it was showing
Fooly
it to me.
Cooley
It was about
should
Timothy
not be
Chalamet
on
and
that
Kylie
list.
Jenner. She asked me what I thought about her. And I said, I
Panty
actually
and
don't know a lot
Stocking
about her.
is a
I know
very
of her, but
satire
not why she's
anime,
famous.
and
She done
Fooly
Fame
Cooley
Surprise and was
is
like, you
pretty
don't know
much
who Kylie Jenner is?
a coming of
I realized she was
age
still
story.
hurt over the Muhammad Ali thing, so I didn't say
I
anything.
don't know
I just
what
pointed out that it wasn't really the same thing.
Kikai
Kylie Jenner wasn't
Sensen
an
is, though.
icon the way Muhammad Ali was. And I had heard of her
I just
anyway,
saw an art
but she seems still to be hurt by what I
Ramsey
said. Was I the asshole?
sitting with a
And
dwarf
going to
saying
put some of my
finally some
replies
good
here.
fucking
A lot of
food.
people are asking
So
about me.
true.
I'm 29,
So
she's
true.
27. And as for how
That's
I reacted
actually
in the
so
moment,
good.
so when the infographic popped up, I said, Babe Ruth is like the Muhammad
But
Ali
yeah,
of baseball.
Fooly Cooley is
said,
a
"Who's Muhammad
great
Ali?"
coming of age
I
story.
honestly thought
Is it
maybe
a
she
little
knew
weird?
multiple important
Absolutely.
Muhammad Alis, so
But
I
it
said,
has
you
a
know,
lot of themes in
Muhammad
it that
Ali.
are really
But
like,
still didn't
whoa.
recognize him and again said Muhammad Ali who?
If you would have said
And then I
Mishoko
just said, in a
Tensei,
regular tone,
then
how
yeah,
do you not know who
absolutely.
Muhammad Ali is? She said, why would I know of
Actually, we
some
try to find it.
Muhammad Ali? And then I
Absolutely.
was stunned
I
for a couple
100% want to see it.
Maybe that showed on my
Well,
face,
puberty
and
is
then I
weird,
went over
yes,
who
but
he
puberty is
was.
something we all go through.
Oh,
I think,
this is
what's it
giving,
called?
like,
When I say
don't
weird,
trust
I
men
mean
on Reddit to
pedophilia.
accurately
That's what I mean by
represent the way
weird.
that they say
Pedophilia,
yeah.
lolicons, shotacons within the main plot of the story. That's what I mean by straight weird.
You don't know who Muhammad
Because it's
Ali
not
is?
necessary
Like,
to tell your story. You just added it in there to be a fucking creeping
It's such a
weirdo.
bummer when people do that.
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is definitely one of them. Comparing it to from the anime and the manga, insane difference. Insanity, actually.
Feeling that, like being like, oh, like making you feel like dumb or
Like,
something. Like you
Katsuhiro is a very important person, and yet is a Shotokan somehow.
That time she just knocked out Kim.
Like for what? Kana? Kana in the fucking manga looks absolutely horrendous.
Ali is like this huge big icon. There's also a lot
What's
of
her
icons
name?
in history, and it's okay.
Fucking
that someone
red
doesn't
hair.
know one of them. Like,
Red
I
hair,
just
big
think, like,
fucking
especially
titties
if
for
it's
absolutely no
It's always
reason.
an opportunity to be like, oh, like let me tell
I
you
shall
about this
check.
awesome person. It's cool that I get to tell you about this.
Yeah, especially like I think it's very
I
reasonable
wanna
for
see
like a 27-year-old woman to not know. Like if you're not like very into sports, like, that is completely.
This is so
I don't think
good.
it's out of this
Finally,
world.
some good
like,
fucking
it's very much,
food.
especially nowadays, with the way the
Yes.
internet is so
Yes,
algorithmic,
Gordon
when you
Ramsay.
kinda get served your interests
Gordon Ramsay is such
over
a
and
sweet
over again,
chef.
It actually makes more
Everyone
sense
thinks he's so
nowadays. It's
mean,
like,
but
yeah,
he's
you probably don't
not.
know, is it not
He just
in
wants you to
your
do better.
interest? Then, yeah,
It's like he's
probably
actually a
never
father.
shows it to you.
I think growing up as like a 30-plus-year-old, it's like Muhammad Ali's like everywhere. That even if you don't
I'd
know
say
who he is,
Fully
like,
Cooley
that
is
name
weird
is
in
just
that
synonymous with
in that way.
everything.
The boy main
But I
character
feel
is
like
in
now
love
it's
with his
come
older
full circle
brother's
where it's
girlfriend
not anymore.
Yeah.
and gets teased by the heroine who's implied to be 17. That is
There
true.
are plenty of people I know probably. Muhammad Ali.
I also
That's
think
fine.
though
He could've just said LeBron.
he may be in love with her, but the boyfriend's
It's also
ex
possible. I think it's
uses
possible for a lot of
him
people not to know.
pretty
Besides,
much
like,
as a
them
stand-in
being
for his older brother
Yeah.
on
A lot of, like,
purpose.
people don't know,
And
like,
knows
they don't
this
know
full
anything
well.
about the person. They just
And
know
it's just
of
she's
the
disgusting.
Yeah.
right?
Like
It's like you hear
like
about
that's
Martin
just
Luther
it's
King
fucked
or
up.
Yeah.
Gandhi. It's like I don't know anything.
And his
about
older brother
Gandhi,
is
I
supposed
just
to
know
be
that
what? Like
Right.
he sounds like a chill
like fresh
dude.
out of high school, right?
think
Because she's
what,
like
what we're dealing with here is
in
is
high school
he made her feel stupid
as well.
right? He's just like, you don't know
And he's
this,
like in
you
middle
think
school
you
or some
don't
shit
know
like
this
that.
thing. And that's gonna make a person feel insecure. And so now she's like doing this.
The gloves are up, like
Yeah.
Muhammad.
Thank you, honey,
Truly.
for the context
Babe
there.
Ruth of boxing.
Oh, thank you.
The Kylie Jenner of boxing.
The Kylie Jenner.
The
box.
Kylie Jenner of
For
boxing.
someone who knows of him, it's like, oh, he's such a
Yeah,
legend.
he's
because
supposed
not
to
only was he,
be
like, such a
going to
legend in boxing,
college.
he's also, like,
Damn.
opposed to the Vietnam War and
Yeah, okay, so they're
very
both
much, like,
pretty much fresh
a
out of high school,
vocal person
straight to
in a
college.
time where that was like pretty extreme.
I will say though, his brother. Thank you for the self-care, Pearl.
Extremely vocal on so many things.
His brother is
that even by
actually
today's
fucked up
standards,
for
like,
just
whoa. So he really was
not.
truly
I don't
like
think
a
he told
legendary
her.
figure.
Did
So
he?
for people who
He just
don't, I get
left
the,
and was like,
feeling
"Hey,
of,
bud,
whoa, you don't know who
you
this guy
gotta tell
is?"
her."
But
Whoops.
she's 27
You know?
in an era where the internet is so different. I'm like, yeah. And she's not sitting here going, what is he, some dumbass? She's like, no, I don't know. But she's open to hearing
Yeah,
about
it's always like a teaching moment to be like, yes, but please tell me.
Yeah. I think for a lot of people, it's like they know he's a boxer, that's it. I think there's a lot of people,
You
it's
made
like,
me
do you know
wrong.
who Lucille Ball is? Do you know who Carol Burnett is? Like, I think her feelings
Because like he
probably have a
feels
lot.
the main
There's a
character
lot
Fully
of
Cooley
people
feels
out
like he
there
needs
that it's like,
to,
Start making that Venn
I guess,
diagram.
protect
yeah,
her.
it's especially when you talk about
'Cause
people who were really legendary back
his
in the
brother
60s,
left her in his
70s,
care,
like,
but
I love
actually,
basketball. I can name, like,
that's
every player
not
on,
what's
like, the Showtime
happening.
Lakers,
His
but,
brother,
like, yeah,
his
I
older
know
brother's
who Muhammad
fucking
Ali is,
left
but I
her
don't. I don't.
yeah.
That's not really a flex.
and is an asshole.
It's not really a flex.
And Sean loves Dr. J. So, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Dr. J.
I have no idea who that is.
Julie Serving.
Ooh, basketball.
That's the
Basketball.
one.
They call him
We have some comments. There was really no verdict. The verdict overall was no assholes here. But a
No
lot of comments
assholes
all over the
here.
spectrum. I think this is like a very
I feel like there's a specific asshole here, but maybe
I feel
I'm
like
wrong.
this is one of the more relatable ones where everyone has someone who's done
Everybody's the
I think
asshole.
this is a very accurate use of this subreddit, right? Because sometimes it gets so extreme where it's like, you need to talk to like your friends and family.
Yeah.
Like,
You need to talk to
I
a
shot my husband.
therapist.
Am I the asshole?
it's like,
Shot my
hey,
husband.
but this one's a really perfect one because it's one of those where it's like,
Uh,
yeah,
I always
can see
considered
what's
Fully
going on
Cooley
here.
real because
But we have
All
some
those
comments.
stupid
Someone
metaphors
said,
going
"This
in
just
the
makes me think
background
of the
of heavy themes of growing
XKCD
up and
comic,
being.
where there are two ways
Oh
to
yeah,
handle
I definitely
someone
agree
not
with
knowing a
that.
specific reference. You could be an ass and say, "How can you not know about this? Everyone knows about it." Or you could go in with genuine excitement and go, "You don't know about this thing? Let me share with you how awesome this is. How did you go about it?" And we don't know. Someone said, "This sounds like no one's the asshole, honestly, just that you're both being kind of obtuse, and you'd better communicate a little better or you're going to end up on the rocks. I realized she didn't know who Muhammad Ali was, so I said, how do you not know who Muhammad Ali is? Tone matters a lot. Even if you don't think your tone was insulting, half of it is how it's taken. You should probably have a quiet conversation and just genuinely apologize because she's clearly hurt. It's not as hard as it sounds to just say, hey, I'm really sorry. I should have been more thoughtful the other day, so it didn't seem like I was talking down to you. I promise I wasn't, but I'm sorry I was careless about
I
it."
will say
Lastly,
for
someone
the
said, "The way this is worded, it
outlandish
seems like you think you're better than
and
or
skimpy
smarter
Kill
than your
Kill is,
girlfriend.
it's
I'm
not
sure
very
that's
weird.
what she's picking up on. You're the
Yes.
asshole."
Kobayashi is
I think
awful
much is
though,
too big. I
unfortunately.
think it's
Yeah.
the tone
Kobayashi is
kind of
definitely
takes us in a
awful.
bunch of different directions.
I think
Kill
I'm
la
in
Kill.
armchair
I
therapist
also
always
very
comes
like
out in these
the
scenarios where they're like, if I was in this scenario,
what's it
I would have
called?
reacted this way, and you always kind of like pick a side.
The
I
themes
think
of
the
Kill
way
la
it's
Kill.
worded
I also think
shows
that
sort
Kill
of
la Kill is a
pattern,
very
like why somebody reacted the way they do is probably
coming
because
of
it's just
age
happened
in a sense. It's very in the
kind
background,
of like at their wits end. Where
but
they're
it's like,
dude, why do you always
hey,
react this way?
my
Like, just
dad's
tell me.
like gone.
You don't have to be an asshole
You
about
know,
it.
Yeah,
who
I
did
think
it?
that there's a very,
Why?
I think there's a very
That's all
great
I want to
lesson in
know.
this of just like,
Who
hey,
did it
even
and
if you
why?
didn't intend something in a certain way.
I just
like,
miss my dad.
Your partner, if they take it in a way and it makes them feel
Honestly,
something, it's like
when she
they're
got
feeling that. Like, you
Shenkets,
can change that. Like, even if it wasn't your intention.
the themes of Kill la Kill are
like, just be
very
like, hey,
well
I
done
really
because they
didn't mean it to
didn't
come across like that. I'm really sorry I made
they
you feel that
didn't go
way.
on log.
And this is
They
probably
did
the best situation to learn that lesson in.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
very low stakes to
no.
be like, oh, like I can
Yes.
have a takeaway from
Hold on.
this. Yeah.
I have
Every single relationship.
questions.
I
Hold
think it's
on.
important in a relationship to clock to when it's
The
like, oh, are we
animations
in a
or the
battle of
themes?
who
'Cause that,
wins
hold
right
on.
now? Like who wins and who
feels
loses,
smarter.
as opposed to just like, oh wait, like you feel hurt.
Because
I
Studio
feel like
Trigger
you were
did
hurt by like
both
let's
Gurren Lagann, yeah, and
I mean, any of the
Kill la
people
Kill.
I've met,
But I don't
not
think
like
they were
partners,
written by
but
the same
any friends who
person.
are like, you don't know who this is. It's a chance for them to feel superior.
Totally.
And I think that's where the dangerous
Right.
side effects come in, where no one's right. You just don't know a thing.
Yeah.
Not knowing a thing doesn't make
Exactly.
you stupid. Not knowing something and not always wanting to know something. Like, I don't know.
There's too much shit.
Yeah.
There's simply too much shit.
I'm gonna start doing it with random people that nobody would know. You don't know my buddy Eric? Like what?
Dude, you don't know Steve? That's crazy.
What do you mean, dude? Are you
Oh,
You don't know
that's
how to get to that
embarrassing.
restaurant later? What the is wrong with you?
Random pivot. You said they're at their wits' end, and I realize I feel like I've heard.
Oh wow.
I think
Okay.
I've heard both my whole life.
But wits' end makes way more sense.
I think I've actually, at the end of
They
their
had the
wits,
primary
at the
script
wits' end, I
writer.
think I
Okay.
hate them.
But at the wits' end.
But isn't Kill la Kill
Because it's about to
a
explode.
manga
Dynamite's
first?
about to blow up.
Yeah.
I was thinking like.
Or am I losing my mind?
Yeah, you went
Wow,
explosive.
Explosive is crazy.
You went like.
Well, yeah, because when people are at their
Wile E.
wits'
Coyote.
end, they're gonna explode.
No.
Because not just die out and just.
Dynamite has a fuse. It doesn't have a wick.
The series is Trigger's first original animated
Got
television.
ya, checkmate.
Am I the
Directed
asshole
by
for calling out Shane on a Reddit story?
Hiroyuki
vocab
Imasashi and written by Kazuki Kashima, both who have previously worked. Okay,
Shot of me above him like.
so yes and no is the answer
I
because
found out that those things, I
yes,
think are
they
called
have the
acorns.
same
The term is called that 'cause
writers,
some people think
but no,
acorns
they
is
are
called
not
acorns.
the
So it's when you
same
mix
at the
up
same time.
words like that and say it a different way. It's called an
Both.
eggcorn.
Yeah, both.
I hope to God someday to meet someone who calls it an eggcorn, so I can be like.
It's a story
"Did you
that
say
starts super small
eggcorn?
scale but
You
expands
don't
to
know
a fucking
acorn,
massive plot.
You could have a Reddit story written about
It
you.
threatens existence.
Tree.
I met a guy on the street who just started hitting me for no
Yeah.
Aliens.
She beat me up.
Am I the asshole for getting my ass beat?
Yeah. All right. Our next story. Am I the asshole? From November of 2025.
Oh, for the sake of a metaphor, yeah.
Yeah, big month for assholes. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay to have my friends?
I'm trying to
cleaned?
think of what, like.
I had to quickly come down to the city where I grew up due to the death of a close family member. It was a pretty spur-of-the-moment occurrence, and I had to drop things rather quickly. I informed one of my friends, and they offered to put me up for a few days. I said that would be great, but told them I'd have my dogs with me, so totally understood if they wouldn't be able to. The friend said it would be fine, and they were more than happy to host me. For context, my dogs are not badly trained by any standard, but they are both large breed dogs, a lab and a German shepherd, so of course can be a bit much for many non-dog owners. I am aware of this, and that's why I usually don't come to people's houses. I made the 5-hour drive down, and my friend came out to greet me. When unpacking the car, I let the dogs out, and immediately they went off to toilet, since it was a long trip. My lab went into the bushes to pee, but the German shepherd began to pee in the middle of the front porch. Don't ask me why, but she much prefers peeing on hard surfaces. And my friend immediately freaked out. I was a bit confused and apologized, but it's outside, so I didn't get why she was so freaked out. The dogs were fine the entire stay. They are non-eventful inside. They let me know when they need to go out, and I cleaned up the poo straight away. I keep them under good supervision. At the end of the trip, my friend
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, as you know,
What is
the
that?
house is quite messy because of the dogs.
Hi.
I'm going to hire
Thank you for the cheers.
Would you mind paying me
It
for
scared
that?
me.
I was a bit
I have
taken
never
aback.
heard the
The
sound
dogs
before.
had 0 accidents
I need to
inside, didn't break
put
anything.
new
I
sounds
asked what she
for
meant, and she explained that there was dog hair everywhere.
certain things.
The thing is, they are shedding dogs. I know that. If she'd asked me to vacuum up after them, I would have, but she didn't. I also didn't think a deep clean would be necessary. A quick vacuum of the carpets, couch, bed, etc. would be more than enough to remove any trace. I don't know what to do. I didn't ask to stay with her. She offered. I told her about my dogs, and she was fine with that.
Fine with it.
I
Just ask
I
for
know
money.
it's gonna be
So the verdict is
so true.
asshole. I can see it.
Baby, no,
because
you didn't miss it, baby. You were
dogs,
here.
yeah, they do shed, like animals shed. They
Oh,
bring
you
a lot of
love,
stuff
come
with them.
on.
It might
Come
have behooved
on.
this person to like talk about it while they were staying there.
Yeah.
Because to like have them leave.
We
and then
love
send a
come on
text
Kun
like,
in this
"Hey,
in this
I'm gonna need this
cult.
money." I
I
can
mean
see how it now
church.
causes a weird situation, but I'm also
I
a
mean
little surprised
shrine.
OP isn't like
Whoops.
fair. Like the dog stayed here for a few days, and yeah, this happens.
Yeah, I think it's crazy to me that OP didn't like really clean it all. Like, if I'm taking my dogs that shed into a house where someone doesn't have dogs and I know my dog shed,
Okay, now we fixed it.
I'm gonna try and clean
Didn't
up as
like
much
that.
as I can.
Oh
Like,
my
I'm
God,
asking
why
you
is
to
everything
vacuum,
itchy?
Like, I'd love to like make sure things are as clean as possible. Like,
There we
I
go.
think the fact that they were like, oh
I'm
yeah,
proud of
like,
you.
they're just my dogs. They're
Red.
shedding dogs. Like, that comes from a
Hi,
place
my
of like,
son.
oh, I have them and I'm fine with it. So
You know
I
I'm
expect
always
you to be
proud of
fine
you.
with it, kind of
Also, I
thing.
really hope you're okay.
Yeah, I think it's
I
very.
haven't checked on you in a while, and I'm so sorry for not doing that.
Hire a cleaner,
You
like,
told me a
I don't know,
lot.
maybe he can be like, hey, I'd love to like
What are we
help
eating
you
ass?
for it or something like that.
What's going
Like,
on?
if they don't, if it is like a lot of money, but yeah, I don't think it's unreasonable.
Plus, we, like you said, we
Jesus.
don't know the state of the house. Like, it's not just hair and stuff.
We
like,
don't
it's
know.
Mercy.
It's true.
rules,
We're eating
it's
ass.
a whole bunch.
That's fine.
OP
Okay,
says,
good.
oh, well, they didn't ask me to clean up. It's like,
Yeah.
well, you know, you could have done it. It's one of those where I'm a little biased from
What's
growing up with so
happening
many
here?
animals that it's not something I'm bothered by personally, but
Yeah.
some people really are, and it doesn't take long
Yeah.
for,
Yeah, you always have those people, like, you bring their dog over and they start licking people. Like, oh my God, I'm so
my
sorry.
dogs.
Like,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm imposing on you. I'm bothering you by my
Sure.
dog being here.
Okay.
sure.
I'm glad you
let's see some
are.
of the comments. Someone said, so let me get this straight, and I say this as an owner of one lab, but have had 2 at the same time in the past. A friend allows you to stay with 2 large shedding dogs at the last minute, and you make no effort
Christ.
to vacuum
What's
or otherwise
happening?
contribute to
Why are
cleaning
we
before
eating
you leave.
ass?
I'd be so embarrassed to leave without cleaning after staying that I'd have
I'm
to
so-
pay for
I'm
the
so
cleaning in a
worried.
heartbeat. You appear incredibly entitled and disrespectful to your friend and a clear asshole. 11,000 upvotes. Someone said she's not used to pet hair. You saved money by staying with her instead of a hotel and dog boarding. Paying for a cleaning will still have saved you money. Someone replied to that saying, given that OP didn't even seem to see the problem with the dog peeing on the front porch, I'm guessing OP's hygiene standards are pretty damned low. And a
I'm so
shepherd and a
scared.
lab in the house for several days means that there's going to be a lot of hair everywhere. Someone said, you should have vacuumed without her having to ask during and before you left. You have dogs that shed. You should have been overly conscious about making sure the place is clean before you left and during your stay.
I agree with,
especially if it's a non-dog household.
non-OP.
Someone lastly said, pay her.
Hi.
1.2 thousand upvotes.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs, and I like take them on walks twice a day, but we have a patio and we have like a grass pad on the patio and a little doggy door, so they can go out during the day to like pee if they need to. And every once in a while, one of them will pee like on the concrete, and I hate that. I'm like, no, I don't want, like, even if it's outside, like, that's just dried pee now on the concrete. Like, I'm out there, like, rinsing it off, like, getting the water, like, being, like, your dog peeing on the front porch of somebody else's home, like, I would be mortified if my dog did that. Like, if I took him somewhere and started, like, peeing on the porch. I'd be like, yeah, I
think an important factor of this is that they stayed here for free. Like they stayed there for free. So yes, paying for a cleaning is gonna still be saving you a lot of money compared to the hotel and everything.
Yeah, like jumping into this person's life, you should be helping out where you can.
Right.
Instead of taking more from them.
Right, absolutely.
I want them
I did stay
to
at a friend's
be
house one time where they
kinda
had big shedding dogs and there was hair
like high
everywhere.
cortisol, like
okay, friends are
women.
coming over later.
Because,
I was like, "Are we gonna
there's an
clean
ad
up?" And I was
break.
like, no, not really, but
I
it
didn't
was
know.
so much hair everywhere that I
Is everyone
cleaned up.
here
And
or
I'm
their
like, I'm staying at
ads?
your house and you don't see.
Yeah.
I need the
You're okay
the
with it,
cry
but I don't
emote
think everybody else is.
if people are still here,
You
or
can,
if there's
I think
ads.
it's possible for people to get just very used to
Cry
their situation.
Yeah.
Hug emote if you're here.
Yeah, when you're a guest
Cry emote
somewhere, it's
if
just
you're
so
not.
important to be like
Smiles.
mindful of like
There.
the impact you're having on the place you're
Well, maybe they'll understand.
Especially, we don't know how clean the house was before.
Possibly.
And
Yeah, I'm really kind of curious to see because I have a feeling it's very possible that this was all like worse than we thought.
yeah, isn't that kind of the thing? Like, leave it.
No, I gotta get this done before
100%. And
we
yeah,
get to
finding
3
out that they didn't
hours.
even try to clean.
At least the sketch of it, so I can
it's
push
like,
the whip.
Okay. Yeah, it's tough.
Yikes.
Anyways, moving on.
Our first asshole.
Yeah, it's rare that OP's the asshole.
I know.
Our next story. Am I the asshole for not letting a kid eat my food?
Oh, I love this.
I love a title like that. That's just gets me so excited.
Yeah, here we go. This was posted in October. The other day, I was at the mall with my boyfriend and our 2 kids, a girl who's 5 and a boy who's 6. We were sitting eating a bag of roasted chestnuts when this kid, around 10 years old, starts hovering around us. Now, I admit I'm not the biggest fan of any kid that doesn't belong to me, so this alone was already annoying me slightly, but I still smiled at him. Then he calls my son over and whispers in his ear, and I knew it was about the chestnuts. My son nods yes, and the boy comes up to me and reaches for a chestnut. I moved the bag and said, "No, you have to go ask your parents." My boyfriend got upset, called me rude, and handed a chestnut to the boy. The boy leaves, and I tell my boyfriend he shouldn't have done that you don't just give food to a strange kid. The boy then hovers back around us and without a word snatches 2 chestnuts from the bag that my boyfriend was now holding. I stood up and said
That's
very
crazy.
firmly, "Sorry, but you can't take our stuff like that. Go to your parents." He put them back and ran off. I think the kid had no manners and I wasn't gonna let my kids think it's okay to accept anything from strangers or that it's okay to be pressured into sharing. My boyfriend doesn't agree and thinks the kid trusted us because we had kids ourselves. He thinks I was just selfish. So, am I the asshole?
You are not the asshole, because what if this kid had a peanut allergy,
Not giving food
and then he
to
went
a
into
child
anaphylactic
without
fucking
asking
shock,
their parents
and he
first is
died?
100% always.
What
the
then?
asshole. You should
What was
never
that, huh?
give food to a kid like if their parents.
Especially any form of nut.
Yeah, that kid could just die because he's stupid and being like, oh yeah, I want whatever's in that bag, and he could just die on the spot. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Now you killed that kid.
Now you're. Hey, am I the asshole for killing a kid?
For killing a kid.
He came up and asked for it, so am I the asshole?
I like the concept of asking someone if you can eat someone else's food. like seeing someone eating something and just me asking a random person like, can I have that guy's chips?
Can I have Shane's lunch?
Oh yeah, you should. I
Yeah, dude.
encourage it.
Take it, dude.
Give me nut.
Me.
Give me now,
Yeah.
wanty.
Yeah, no, she is 100% right for just multiple reasons.
Yeah.
The verdict was not the asshole. Comments. Not the asshole, your boyfriend could have killed the kid. How does your boyfriend know the kid is not allergic to nuts? Absolutely never give food to kids without talking to the parents first. Someone also said, also, don't want a strange kid's hand in my food. Someone said, not the asshole, you have no idea if this kid might be allergic or if his parents want him having this food. It is also dangerous that this boy thinks it is okay to take things from strangers. I would have handled it by asking him to talk to his parents and then maybe giving him one with their approval as a lesson to everyone. But you certainly were not in the wrong for simply saying no. Someone said, remember when your parents warns you about not eating food from a stranger? Someone said, no one's the asshole here based on your description. This kid may be hungry and knows the best option is to seek out other kids being fed.
Like a stray kid.
This is awful.
That is pretty awful.
I live in an area with a lot of poverty. My 2 kids always have snacks to share. One has literally earned the nickname Snacks by her schoolmates, and I would have just asked the kid if they were hungry and either shared or gotten them something to eat. But I am a softie and don't believe a child should ever go hungry if I can help. Lastly, someone said, you don't give strange kids nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a different approach.
Okay.
Like the fisherman. Feed a kid a nut, he's gonna go hungry again, but teach a kid how to get chestnuts himself.
True.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done.
Teach a kid how to
You
grab
take that
his
nut, and
own
before you take it,
chestnuts.
You dig a hole, you plant it, water it, be like,
Boom,
come back
your own
20
tree.
years.
Perfect.
You'll have some chestnuts.
And that
Perfect.
chestnut grew up to be Barack Obama.
So it really makes you think.
Yeah, really.
Who?
You don't know Barack Obama?
You don't know Barack Obama?
Yeah.
He's like the.
What do you mean? Chestnuts?
He's like the Ed Sheeran.
Like the nut? They're kind of like peanuts.
Wow.
I think.
Well,
Or more like
okay.
walnuts.
All right.
I don't know.
We're going to keep that one in.
Hold on.
Yeah, again, as
I
Michael
really
Jordan
looked this
said,
up.
them kids.
Yeah. His greatest legacy is that.
What do
I
chestnuts
just
look
have a
like?
thing for like, I'm even like a dog at the table getting food, and I don't like things being around me being like, it's my food, leave me alone.
Oh,
My nut, I got nut. I climbed this.
you can
tree.
eat these?
Something very scary is a rogue 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You're just somewhere and a 10-year-old shows up.
So chestnuts are just like pretty much almost like
That's a
walnuts.
scary age.
Psyop.
Yeah,
it's
okay, that's right.
do whatever.
He rips off his mask. He's like, "This is a test.
How do these taste?
Never give kid a nut."
You're just to teach a kid to grab it. No,
Yeah.
I said teach a kid how to grab his own
I don't think there's anything
chestnuts.
inherently wrong
That's
with
what I
just saying no
said.
to a kid who wants your food.
Well,
Due to
especially
the
if you're a
context
stranger.
of a fucking
allowed to say no to
Reddit story.
anyone.
You can say it kindly. You can be like, "Hey, sorry."
Having to do with
I don't know,
chestnuts.
go find your parents, whatever. Like, there's nice ways to. Just
Jesus.
Be like, "Hey, buddy, I actually can't give you any of this."
Yeah, people on the internet. are
Jesus
obsessed with
Christ,
finding
honey.
The exact perfect solution.
What
to
are you
stuff like this.
hearing?
Like if I was in this scenario, what would I have done? Okay, mind palace.
Right.
And then
Mind
they
palace.
get into the weeds of it, and they get the exact perfect answer. They get the good ending.
Yeah.
But it's like you can just say no, and that's fine.
Like, nah, dude. Our next story.
What is the next
Am I
story?
the asshole for not checking my phone when a friend bailed to meet us?
Okay.
Okay. I, a 28-year-old man, and 4 of my friends, also all 28, finally
I
managed
swear
to
to
hang
God,
out after over a
if
year of
you
everyone being slammed with
send me a
social
clip,
issues.
I'm
We
gonna
all
lose
agreed
my
to meet at
marbles.
this indie cinema doing a marathon of a movie series we once watched together in college. Right next
'Cause
to
I
the
know-
cinema
I know
was a
what I
cafe we
said.
used to practically live in. I
You're
messaged the
making
group
me
saying,
second guess
"Let's meet at the
myself. Stop
cinema
it."
early to grab seats, and thought everyone would know the
Please.
drill. 2 of us showed
I know
up
what
at
I
the same
said.
time, and since the theater wasn't open yet, we went into the cafe to hang out and sent a photo to our group. Rick showed up a bit later, but walked straight into the theater since it was open, and by that time, we were already there. We figured he'd realize and come over. Our last friend, Mark, never showed. About 20 minutes in, I noticed my phone was still on silent from work and saw one single missed call from Mark. Turns out he'd been sitting in his car in the rain, looking for us outside the cinema, didn't see anyone, didn't call anyone else, and decided we ditched him. He went home and later sent a bunch of angry texts and a long voice message full of frustration and swearing. He said we ghosted him and that he was sick of being the afterthought. I even offered to pay for a ticket to the next showing, but he said it was too late and refused. So am I the asshole for not checking my phone and assuming
like
he would
skinny
know
legs.
he left the cafe and got to the cinema when it
These are like
opened?
femboy proportions I was about to
I'm gonna
give
say
him.
no.
I fear that is a crazy thing to, if you are going with a group of people and you only call one person one time, and that's all of the reaching out.
I
then
need
you're
the
like, well,
women
they don't
to
care
be
about me, they ditched
plump
me, I'm an afterthought.
and the men to be
That's
skinny.
unreasonable.
And you're sitting in your car waiting for an answer.
No.
I like just reach out to a few people, try and like text, call a couple people, whoever it is, like, or yeah, go inside and look around.
Right.
There's
Even a kid can go look for nut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
No, just talk to people. Get up, go, do your thing. Go look for people.
Sure.
Look, I'm saying this as a 35-year-old man. You're in charge of your own shit.
Yeah, I
Your
could
friends
see-
aren't in charge of how you deal with this situation, I don't think.
I think if like there is kind of an argument, I think, for him to be like, oh, like I was supposed to be there and like not anyone like checked on me or like did look at their phone. But again, like that's not their fault necessarily.
Yeah, if there's a
No,
pattern of them doing this all the time, then maybe, but we don't have context.
We don't
for
have
that.
context on that. To be clear, they sent a photo of them all hanging out at the cafe. to the
Yeah,
group.
wait.
Yeah.
They established they're there.
Oh yeah.
They established it at the
Skinny
cafe because the
arms.
theater hasn't opened yet.
And not only that, but
Skinny
the other friend
arms,
just
skinny-
walked in. He didn't see
skinny
that.
arms.
and
Went
he just
in.
went to
Yeah.
the theater.
Go at least go into the theater to find out.
Maybe he actually just hates whatever.
The
movie
men
he's gonna
of
watch.
Maybe he found an
this
excuse to leave.
area
I'm
are
sick of watching the
just
Critters movies.
We're watching all the Critters movies. The verdict was everyone sucks.
I'm so curious why.
I'm
I
very
agree.
curious too. I wonder if the take is kind of more like, just that overall as a group, like they also
Ooh.
didn't check.
I
the
wonder
phone.
if
Like,
you
they
guys
just
heard
assumed,
that.
Like, oh, he didn't show up. We're not gonna check.
Yeah.
There's that element. They
I'm
didn't
scared.
like also try to reach out to him.
Yeah.
It just feels like a very like kind of distant friend group in a way where it's like, hey, like if he's not showing up to the big movie marathon, are you gonna at least text him
wonder if I
too,
can
to be like, hey, where you at?
raid
Yeah, also, there's no like
to.
group chat between these friends.
I haven't
You can, like,
checked.
I think there is what's
Let's
weird.
see.
why text that one friend?
Text the group chat. I guess
Like,
I'm a little-
really didn't
it is
check on the dude.
confusing. This is one of those.
Yeah,
where I'm
I
not like,
agree.
this person's in the wrong. This person's in the wrong.
Everyone
I'm just
is
like,
the
what's
asshole.
going on?
Yeah.
You've been in that scenario where like.
I think everyone is the asshole, but mainly the group is the asshole because they didn't check on him.
Yeah.
It seems like so many stupid things had to happen for it to get to this point.
Totally.
Like there's no.
Who is-
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot of non-communication.
None of my
Comment,
friends
everyone
are
sucks here. You should have communicated
online.
better. Sending a picture in a group chat isn't the same as a quick message to say where you are. It's also not ideal to have your phone on silent and not be checking it regularly when you're planning to meet people. At the same time, Mark should have probably messaged the group chat too to see where everyone was. I
Yeah.
can't imagine not, at the bare minimum, texting my friend who no-showed. Someone replied to that saying, I can't imagine going to meet a group of friends and not thinking about calling other friend when other friend doesn't answer my phone.
For real.
Someone said info. Is Mark in the same group chat? Did he not receive the message about the change? OP said, we didn't end up changing it. Maybe I didn't express myself very well since I'm really tired. But we waited for like 10 minutes at the cafe, took a picture to show the boys. Yes, he's in the group chat. And I said in the group chat that we were waiting there for the cinema to open. We waited as soon as it opened, but I didn't say we were going in that moment. Someone replied to that saying, I'm gonna go with a soft, everyone sucks here. You and the rest of the group didn't say anything to Mark beyond a picture of all of you still on the cafe, but he also should have made more of an effort to contact the group than just the one phone call. It sounds like it wasn't malicious and maybe Mark's been sitting on some resentment for a while, but everyone contributed to the miscommunication.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm putting myself in Mark's scenario where other friend goes in, doesn't see the other text. He knows, oh, maybe they're not here. I don't see them at the cafe. I'm just going to go in. That's our plan.
yeah.
I think that's what you do. I'm putting myself in his position where I'm like, I have a lot of control in that scenario. I'm not just going to sit and pout in my car and be like, no one cares about me. And
No
then
one cares
also
for
to
me.
send such angry
Boo,
messages
cry.
afterwards, I feel like is really unfair.
Yeah. It's also a cinema. So it's a place where people might silence their phones. I would certainly, especially if I showed up late or later than everyone, I'd be like, oh, maybe they're in the theater and their phones are silent.
I think that there was an opportunity for the other friends to be more considerate and like go check and reach out, whatever.
Totally.
But I don't think that they're necessarily in the wrong for not doing like that. Like he sucks for reacting the way he did, and he.
How did I draw them?
There's just so much more. Just take a step outside, walk inside. Like
Yeah.
it's.
The
I knew
plan
I
to
drew
watch
them
the
somehow.
movie didn't change. It was just to meet up.
Hold on, I gotta
beforehand. So
find
it's like you just
something.
assume they weren't there. I don't understand that.
It's very confusing to me. And I think what Mark is feeling is he just feels sad that the group chat didn't contact him or care that he.
Which it does.
That there's something hurtful there, but it just feels to me this is like not a matter of assholes. I'm just like,
I know.
guys, come on,
Again, just talk to each other.
you guys need to talk to each other.
Does it say how old
not
everyone
12.
was? Yeah.
They're all like 28. I'm like, dude,
28 is too old for that.
I think to paint them as the assholes means big leaps in logic. To be like, he could have been hurt. It's like, yeah, but he wasn't. Like you're starting to like really poke holes in this thing.
I think I see when people are doing the like, because I agree, this is like a soft situation, right? This is a very relatable situation too, of just like, look, the way this all shook out, Mark was hurt and felt that the situation happened differently than it actually happened.
Yeah.
They didn't abandon him. They were in the theater.
Yeah.
He was waiting for them to walk in, but they were already in. It just kind of was like, it's kind of a stupid situation.
I'm trying to
Because I
find
have like a
something.
theater back in Brighton in my mind, and I'm like, it's kind of like hard to miss that. Like the cafe's not like a completely separate building, like a block down the road or something. Like,
yeah.
I feel like you poke your head in, look around. If you really want to know, ask. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many other ways you could have gone about
But I
this.
To read into it, it does feel like Mark has like some resentment there. Like maybe he has felt like he's outside of the group a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see feeling hurt that it's like, oh, I didn't show up and none of you texted me. That's probably more what he's hurt about. They thought he no-showed and they didn't even text him when he no-showed. It's like there's just like, how good of friends are we?
We're getting into the territory of playing mind games, though.
And I think that's totally.
I'm not a fan of that. Like, just say what's on your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they were younger and they were like 19 or something, maybe I'd understand. It's a bit.
But 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having been that age, that shit's in my control, man.
Totally. All right, our next story. Am I the asshole for buying myself an Xbox when my boyfriend said he got me one for my birthday last year?
Okay. I don't know how double Xbox is going to be bad.
All right. Stack them.
Stack 'em.
My boyfriend, who's 20, and I, 24-year-old woman, have been dating for about a year and a half now. We're long distance, and he's been out here to visit me about 4 times for weeks at a time. Last year on my birthday, in June, he had told me he got me an Xbox. I was really excited because I've had mine since 2016. So we can assume that they had an Xbox One and was looking forward to an Xbox Series X. We met for the first time last October. He didn't bring it with him that time. No big deal. He only had a small bag that time. Fast forward to December. He came out for Christmas. He bought a bigger bag and even asked if he could bring his PS5 so we could play games together, and I said yes. After Christmas, he went home and I asked about the Xbox. Whenever I asked him, he got frustrated and said I was nagging him about it, but he'll just send it to me in the mail. A few weeks go by and nothing. So I ask him again and he gets really upset again. He said it was in a box under his bed and he didn't want to deal with it right now. It got to the point where I just said that it didn't matter whether or not he bought it. I just wanted to know. We got into a huge fight about it, and I told him I wanted proof that he actually had it. He sent me a picture of the box. I was suspicious about it because he had mentioned to me before that his best friend had the same Xbox I wanted. So in my head, I was thinking that he had just taken a picture of his friend's old Xbox box. But I promised him I'd let it go after he sent the picture.
I messed up, I think.
That was sometime in January. My
But
birthday
you know
is coming
what?
up again, and we were on the phone
We have a
and he
chance
was
to give him
talking
different
about
ones.
things to get me. For his birthday, I had gotten him a game and a vinyl wrap for his PS5. So I had told him a wrap for the Xbox would be cool, my way of hinting that I wanted my Xbox. And he said no, and that he'd think of something better. I promised him I wouldn't bring it up again, but it's been almost a year. He's coming out for my birthday, so I thought maybe he'd bring it. We were texting about my gift the other day, and he had mentioned he needed to buy what he was getting me. So to me, it sounded like he wasn't bringing it. I've been wanting this Xbox for so long,
Damn it, now I
and
gotta
I
look
was
through my
sick of
orange
waiting,
sheet,
so I went
because
looking
my
on
brain is
eBay
like,
and bought one.
what
It's coming
orange do I
this
wanna give
weekend,
him?
so I had to tell him. I told him not to be mad, but I bought myself an Xbox. I tried to explain my reasoning and that I didn't want to wait anymore because my Xbox now barely works. But he got so mad at me and just said, that was a waste of $500. So I offered to pay him back for it, and he said he doesn't want my money. Now he's really upset with me, and it has me questioning if it was messed up that I ended up buying the Xbox for myself. Am I the asshole?
No.
This dude does not have an Xbox.
He doesn't have an Xbox.
Yeah, he does not have that
This is the funniest
Xbox.
version of catfishing.
Yeah.
Like, he comes and visits her, so he's not catfishing himself, but he's catfishing a whole other thing.
And Xbox.
Yeah, I've got an Xbox for you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring
but-
my bigger bag. Psych, nothing in it.
Yeah, sorry, couldn't bring the Xbox this time.
You can bring the Xbox to play games together on.
think
You
I
can
know
bring the
what it is.
PS5 to play games together on.
Also, a scenario is like, oh, you bought one? Okay, well now we have 2 Xboxes, we can play games together.
Yeah.
Like that's such a win.
Sorry, man, it's been a year.
Yeah.
You can't buy someone a gift and be like, yeah, I'm holding on to it. And a year goes by.
Sorry, it's under the bed. I don't want to deal with it.
I'm gonna get it to you eventually.
That or this guy has been playing some mad Xbox in his spare time.
Yeah, he bought himself an Xbox.
Yeah.
He was like, it's pretty sick. I'll turn it on just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Knee deep in Halo. He was like, well, I can't give it to her now.
Absolutely.
She's gonna see that it has miles on it.
That's so funny.
That's absurd.
Just being like, so about that Xbox. And he's like, stop asking.
Don't ask about the Xbox!
Shut up about the sun!
Shut up about the sun.
About the sun.
Like, what Xbox? I also want to hear a supercut of how many times you said Xbox in that story.
I had said it a lot, almost as much as Muhammad Ali. The verdict is not the asshole. Comments, not the asshole. That Xbox doesn't exist. He just wanted brownie points without making the brownie. Also, him getting mad over it every time is kind of a red flag, so I'm not one to say break up, but consider if he's worth this. OP said, yeah, I was dreading telling him that I got it, but he's younger, so I figure that maybe he's got that mindset that he needs to get me expensive gifts to keep me, even though I've made it clear that I don't need gifts like that. Not the asshole, OP wrote, so I offered to pay him back for it. No, 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 you are paying him back for what? For something you don't have, haven't seen? What the hell? He is lying. Why are you still with him? Someone said, not the asshole, he never bought it. He's a narcissist and wanted the attention
Oh, the N-word.
without actually buying it.
Narcissist.
That would be a deal breaker for me. Oh.
Damn, people really jumped to the narcissist breakup
They
now
really,
real fast.
that one was pretty quick. I'm like, no, he just sounds like a dumbass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sounds like a 20-year-old dude.
Yeah, 20-year-old
What's
dumbass.
crazy is like after a year, if you lied about this Xbox and it's been a year,
Yeah.
how have you not scrounged up like $500
Okay.
to make it happen? Like
We
maybe it's
are
like I said it, and now
almost
maybe
done
after
with-
a year I can finally do
with
it.
this.
Also, you've never been to his place?
No.
The
See
work
this
in
Xbox?
progress.
Or the chalk outline where the Xbox was?
Yeah. It was right here.
I would have like reverse image searched it to see if he like pulled the picture off Google
Funny.
or
A
something.
simple like, man, I'm so sorry. I wanted to get you a nice thing. I didn't. I thought I'd get the money by then. I'm like, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, so easy. Update.
Yes!
Third Xbox!
A fifth Xbox is entered. Update. He ended up sending a long text this morning about how pissed he was and that it was stupid that I bought it for myself.
Oh,
He was
no.
going to bring it. The only reason he didn't tell me was because it was supposed to be a surprise for my birthday. Wasn't it last year's birthday
Oh,
present?
Shane, this is the bad kind of update, isn't it?
He said he's pissed because he bought more accessories for the Xbox too. So he spent well over $600, but now that I bought one for myself, I should keep it, and he's not going to give me anything he got. I told him that he should have just sent it in the first place, and it wouldn't have gotten to the point where I had to buy it myself. I also explained that I didn't need expensive gifts and that if he didn't get it for me and just wanted to impress me, he should have told me when I gave him the opportunity to come clean. He explained the reason everything was so expensive was because I liked gaming and Legos, which are expensive, so it wasn't to impress me. He apologized because he made me so upset about it for so long and that he didn't think about it because it was under his bed. I told him I felt like he never listened or cared about it because I had nagged him multiple times about sending it, but he somehow still forgot. He apologized for being lazy and making it seem like he didn't care about it, how he should have brought it in the first place, and that he was wrong for not doing that. I'm even more conflicted at this point. Maybe I should have just waited for my birthday, but it genuinely sounded like he wasn't going to bring it. Update number 2.
Oh my God.
Smaller.
Now he's dead.
Now he's for sure dead. I ended things with him today. I couldn't do it on the phone, so I did it over text. Everything he said proved that you were all right. He's trying to manipulate me back into the relationship, but I'm at my breaking point. Thank you for all your help on this.
Wow.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Yeah, after that first update, I was like, what are you conflicted on?
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
Like, he was a bit of a douche.
Yeah,
and then he
brother.
double douched.
Yeah.
I love
Who's
the idea
taking
that, like,
kids?
She got her own Xbox and he got all these accessories. He's like, oh, you can't have the accessories now. You bought your own.
Why are
Like,
people
accessories.
taking
And then You
children?
could still be like, oh, well, I got
There
you
we
these
go.
2 cool controllers. Like,
Also,
but
this
now you
child
can't
is
have
17
now.
years old,
This guy's, like,
apparently.
in a burning building.
That child
Like, I'm
has
fine.
run away.
Yeah.
I can
So
get out of this myself.
Yeah.
Go play Xbox.
So,
20-year-old kid who's
Do they
just the
do
worst
Amber Alerts for
manipulator.
runaways?
yeah. Not doing it well.
Yeah.
God, I still am laughing at, yeah, I got you an Xbox, and then you just don't ever give it to me.
I got it for your birthday next year.
I'm laughing actually really hard at like, Buying someone like
I need
an
that
Xbox
question
One
like answered.
and then waiting
Oh.
so long, waiting for the Xbox Series X to come out, like wait 20 years. Be like, oh, I
Toby.
finally got that Xbox for you. And it,
3 generations later.
it's ancient. No.
Ancient
Yeah, and him saying,
Xbox.
it's in a box under my bed. I just
Skinny
can't deal with it.
man.
Saying
Skinny
he forgot about it
noodle.
is ridiculous.
It's so
Skinny
funny because he
noodle.
literally- she specified
Skinny
that he got
noodle.
a bigger suitcase.
Also, how
and
the
then was
fuck did I draw
Let
this
me bring my
orange?
PS5. You have a bag that can fit a gaming console in it, and you choose to bring your PS5 instead of being like, you know what? I'll bring you
It's
the
somewhere
gift I
in
got
here.
you.
Maybe he was like, I'm trying to change her into a PS.
Hello?
Like it's
I only got an Xbox, but I'll bring my PlayStation just to show you how sick it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know the PlayStation has so many games for it.
Nice. He explained the reason everything was so expensive was because I liked gaming and Legos, which are expensive, so it wasn't to impress me.
Trying to
I still think it.
You have expensive
He was
hobbies.
trying
but
to- he was
buy
trying
a game, not a console.
Yeah, he was trying to manipulate
Buy a
it.
game, buy a cool Lego set. You can get some
Gosh.
dope Lego
Oh.
sets for like $80.
Um,
I think the,
probably
I think
my
the
dog.
DeLorean Lego set's like $100.
To
Like,
be fair, Lego
As for
is
that-
crazy expensive for what it is.
It's expensive.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
There's way, like you said, really good ones
I
for
think-
cheaper.
I
Yeah.
think some solid $20 ones.
There are.
I'm a
He should've
simple. I'm a
just-
simple man.
There
You
are
should
good
have
Lego
just
sets.
made an Xbox out of Lego.
Yeah,
It's like, here,
that'd actually be sick.
turn it on her.
Yeah.
Either way,
Noodle.
good for her,
Oh,
she got out of
oh,
that. She
skinny
learned a lesson.
noodle.
Yeah.
So neat.
And she has an Xbox now, which she never did before.
Hold on.
It's true.
I'll put on the context actually.
Hey.
Go marry Leah.
Yeah. Nice.
Hold on. Skinny noodle. Is this one? Skinny noodle. Skinny noodle. Skinny noodle.
Skinny noodle, yeah.
Where's the original at? Oh, here it is.
Noodle, skinny noodle.
Noodle.
Skinny noodle. Skinny noodle, yeah. Skinny noodle.
I love that. I love that guy.
Hey, good reference.
Skinny
Go
noodle.
marry
Yeah.
Leah.
Skinny noodle.
Oh,
not in.
sorry.
Sorry, I'm
The
not
Leah
in
lovers
on
in
it.
here.
Yeah,
That would've been bad.
sorry. Anyone for
Skinny
Harvey?
noodle.
Anyone for Harvey?
Take it.
All right. It's time for our
Trying
final
to
story.
find.
Oh, sweet Taurus.
Am I the
Trying
asshole
to
for connecting to the ear pod after my niece swallowed it to see if it would play in her stomach?
That's insane.
That is so
Can we judge
awesome.
now? That's so
Awesome.
cool.
Not the asshole. That's science. Was Galileo an asshole? Was Einstein an asshole?
Da Vinci.
Newton, were they assholes?
Muhammad Ali,
Was Muhammad Ali an asshole?
Babe Ruth.
What do
Look,
you
it's in
look
there
like,
already. We
brother?
gotta try this out.
Gotta do it.
Was Oppenheimer an asshole?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Oh, what? In
Okay.
Russia, it sounds like
When
you're
my
trying to.
3-year-old niece
to get
swallowed my
bad.
sister's left AirPod,
Really?
everyone
What does
started
that sound?
worrying
Okay,
right away.
that's
I
crazy.
was trying to lighten the situation.
They're
so I
learning new
connected the AirPod to
things.
my phone and put my ear on her stomach to check
Oh,
if
now-
I could hear
oh,
it. Surprisingly,
scared.
I actually did hear a
I
little
wanna know
sound
now,
coming from
but I'm also
inside her,
scared.
which made the moment a
To
bit
ask?
funny for me. But the people around us didn't really find it amusing. They all looked at me like I wasn't taking things seriously at all. I was just trying to calm the mood, but instead I ended up being the only one laughing while everyone else was still stressing about the AirPod inside her.
Oh man.
Okay.
That is kind of funny. And you got an
I
answer.
literally
Yeah.
woke up like
Okay.
the fuck. I just,
Scary
oh my
situation.
god.
Yeah.
Of course. At least, I mean, I don't have a kid. At least they're not choking on it. At least it's here.
My bad.
Put it inside.
It made it there, so you can now go to the doctor and be like, how do we get this? What do-
Chaperone's playing in our.
Yeah.
I mean, like an AirPod's pretty tiny. Like I know obviously there could be complications and issues. I think this is objectively funny.
It is funny. To be clear, it's funny.
I think the doctor would also be like, they're not showing any problems right now, so listening to it is like, what else were you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doctor's gonna be like, look,
Trying to find.
we can work on this, but You got to play like Phil Collins or something.
Yeah.
I need.
Understand
follow
the
it on the
concern.
way down.
Play the Tarzan soundtrack.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of meta. If you think about it, he's figuring out where it is so that they can better assess
Yes,
the situation.
exactly.
It's like,
My
is it made it
Find my iPhone.
Find my AirPods. It's different if I don't know if
thank you
something
for
like this
this, okay.
passes through your system.
Can I just stop the stream?
and then
I don't
True.
will.
If you need surgery, it's different.
I'm trying to find
that's
something I
scary.
drew so I
yeah,
can
But in the moment,
know
I'm
what
like,
they
I
look
feel
like.
I would probably laugh at that.
Oh, in the moment I would laugh, even no matter how serious it's about to get.
Yeah, I'd be laughing.
Couldn't get a
Like,
chest
I
on to eat
can't
an
find
AirPod.
it.
All comes back.
I think it's funny, and yeah, it
The
does
same
serve some sort of
thing.
purpose. The verdict is not the asshole.
Good.
So I guess apparently tech can contain small batteries that can injure organs and harm people. So it could require
Where are
endoscopy
you?
or surgery, which is what I assumed. I'm like, yeah, but even then, it's still just like, well, this is still the situation we're in. Like, take him to the doctor. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. I feel like kids swallowing
Toby's
stuff is
wisdom.
normal, but then again, I don't have a kid.
I don't think
One
people laugh in
second.
crazy
I'll get his
scenarios anyway.
wisdom.
I don't think they should come
Really
down
trying
on
to
that
find
person
this.
for laughing about it. Somebody's gonna laugh.
First.
Yeah.
I totally understand like the medical concerns and having those concerns, and I could understand being the parent and being like, that's their first thing that they're thinking about, and that doesn't change for me how funny it is.
Absolutely.
It's
sick
hilarious.
bug.
I'm also once again biased. You know, I drowned as a baby, and my family makes jokes about it.
Yeah.
So, you know, people make jokes to like lighten
Kids
the
not gonna
No.
remember this.
I was trying to find artwork I did,
Traumatizing for everyone but the baby.
and I just can't find it.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, they had to perform CPR on me.
Let's pick of the devil. Here's Toby.
I forget. It was
heaven real?
I don't know. I don't.
Yoink.
We don't know like the exact amount of time.
Gotta
It was, like,
be
crazy at the
some.
moment.
You don't want to
But yeah, my family calls me Shane Bobber. So
What were you bobbing for?
Random Sun Squad.
comments. Not the asshole.
Yeah.
I get why everyone else was angry. You made a joke when they were all stressed and worried. On the other hand, this is 100% something me and my
No.
husband would do. if
Toby's
our kid
wisdom is
swallowed an
this.
AirPod. We would have figured out what to do to fix the
Toby,
issue.
do you have
and
any
then we would
wisdom?
have done the test and had a laugh to lighten the mood. He said we had already called the hospital. And they said an ambulance would be sent. So being that everyone was
Yeah.
stressed and seeing it would
Is that
rub
it?
off on her, I decided to be playful. Someone said it was
Oh my
not for laughs,
goodness.
it was for science. Had to be done.
And
Someone said,
anything
I'm
else?
a nurse and I would absolutely laugh at my
Okay.
balls off. Not the
Is that
asshole. There
all?
are way more dangerous things to swallow by accident. Edit.
That's your
y'all,
Toby's
I never
wisdom.
said they shouldn't get help. Yes, it has a small battery. in it
Toby
that
has
needs
blessed
to
you
get out
today.
ASAP, but swallowing a loose battery without anything
And now I annoy him with
way,
kisses.
way more dangerous.
Mm,
Someone
philosophy.
said,
Get through the plastic first.
Baby.
yeah. Someone said
Hello,
never
my
an
baby.
AirPod, but when the youngest nephew was a wee tot, he swallowed a ball bearing. The doctor said all we could do
King,
was
do you
wait
wanna
for
get
it
on
to
the
pass.
bed?
So each night we had him lay on the floor and checked
He
him
doesn't want
with
any
a
more
metal
kisses.
detector, the kind for beach combing. He thought it was great fun to have that thing go beep, beep, beep over his middle. Nephew and I would have been thoroughly amused by his tummy making
Thank you.
music. Added bonus, since your niece thought it was humorous, you're calming the patient, not the asshole.
Where? There.
Someone said,
Oh,
"Peak
I still have
uncle
yet to
mode."
find the thing that I need to
played,
find.
sir. OP said, this
Come on.
moment is easily the best time of my life. Seeing her smile made
Oh,
everything
excuse me, sorry.
worthwhile. Plus, we shall always have this moment. Someone said, my dog swallowed my AirPod and I did the same thing. I picked Crazy Train.
Yeah, what song did he pick? That could make him
The
the asshole.
song, yeah, the song is what determines where he goes. Oh,
Dogs out.
that's awesome. Incredible.
I mean, if you call the
Close,
hospital
but
and an
like
ambulance is
not
on the
what
way,
I
it's like,
need.
What are you gonna do?
You
waiting-
can't do anything
It's a
past that.
stressful situation. You're the uncle. You're gonna make a
you're
dumb joke.
never going to
Yeah.
have
Is
that
there
chance
anything
again.
else?
It's true.
And everyone's wondered that.
It's like, guys, can we throw up,
What's in here?
Backstreet Boys? on the baby?
Perfect!
You hold him up like a
Wait, what's in
boombox?
here?
You just have the baby up.
Yeah, like a JBL speaker.
Yeah.
Can someone skip? Can we get
Oh my
that
god,
song?
it's the original, yes.
I would get the kids
Yes,
like
where
balloons
was it?
amplified.
That's how you look, you
LMFAO on the
fucking
baby.
chud, I found you.
That's the moment then it's like,
God,
I asked the kid, like, what's your
you
favorite
still
song?
look
And then the
horrendous.
kid's like, it's coming from
Okay.
me.
That's true.
So fun.
I
my
found the
gosh.
bucket, I found the chud.
That's awesome.
I wonder what it
Alrighty.
felt like. It must feel like, because the like it has like a vibration and stuff.
Like K-pop demon hunters coming out.
Yeah.
Guys, should I swallow an AirPod?
Toby, why are you crying,
Toss us
baby?
an AirPod.
Guys, if this video gets 200,000 likes, I'll swallow an AirPod.
Toss me an AirPod.
We're going
What are yours?
If you swallow an AirPod, can I put on Jacksepticeye videos?
Yeah. You guys can put on whatever you want. Until that thing comes out, you have my express permission to play whatever.
Hand me the ox.
That'd be
The
sick.
ox is Trevor.
Trevor's the ox.
Doing room tone and you just hear a song. Hey, can somebody pause the song
Guys,
on my phone?
come on, stop it.
Sorry, belly noises to fall asleep.
Well, that's all our stories.
Remarkable.
There we go.
Incredible.
It's incredible to
These
see
are
where the
your-
sausage is made.
I know, isn't it?
This is so cool.
Isn't it so simple? Like when you're just sitting here, it's just so chill.
What?
Yeah, I've never been on this stage until
Baby.
today. And now we're just in a wee little...
Hold on, my
it's very
dog
funny.
wants something.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
what
very
he
funny
wants,
because
but it's
behind
some-
these cameras is like the whole other like everything else that we do, our pit stuff. Like the Try Not to Laugh set is right there.
There's 30 other shows.
Yeah, so much stuff. Bit City's right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, the poop corner is right over there.
Poop Corner, where Trevor poops.
Right, poop.
It's just Trevor.
Poop deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fun, though. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Sean, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thanks for
Pleasure.
coming on. Lovely.
Legendary.
You're such a great
Incredible.
guest. It's been so fun to have you.
Because you're being
on all the
greedy
channels.
and
I
you
know
shouldn't
we'll
have
continue
water
to
right
have
now.
you.
I'll be back multiple
Because it is
times.
late at
I'm
night.
going for the SMEGOT. I'm going for
Sit.
the most concurrent guest ever.
Whoa.
Down.
All right. Well, then we'll see you again
Down.
soon.
Yes.
And we'll
Good
see you guys
job.
next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Get your pancakes
There
ready.
you go.
Nice. Well, I hope they've eaten them by now.
And that's all you get, you greedy menace.
Brutal.
Brutal.
This is what he got to lose.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Take picture of their kids.
Huh? Hello?
We're pitching. No, you're pitches.
What is happening? Oh, we're in like the middle of the thing. Hold on. We're gonna do this one.
Long something like.
Oh, I didn't know we can do that. There we go. Alright, onward. Or not.
Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane.
There you go, now
And
onward.
Today is a very special Valentine's Day episode. It's extra long, so enjoy that. And I'm joined by two people who love Valentine's Day. Courtney and Angela. I don't know if that was true or not. I just said it.
Get your sweet tarts out. Yeah. Get
Nice.
your Valentine's Day pancakes and dildos out. Whoops.
Whoops.
We knew it was gonna happen.
We're taking it back.
We
I'm gonna say
did.
something else so we don't get demonetized. Get your pancakes and vibrators out.
That's worse? What?
Get your pancake and Tinder out.
What?
It's Valentine's Day.
I wonder which
It is, in
cake they
fact, it is Valentine's Day.
Get your pancakes and condoms out.
Perfect.
Get your
Perfect.
pancakes and intentional conversations out.
Whoa.
Get your pancakes and your dental dam out.
Oh, the dental dam.
Pancakes and it's not me.
Good
it's
job.
You out.
Oh.
Crazy.
Wow.
Do you have one?
10 options.
Do you like Valentine's Day?
Depends on the year. I like it though, because it's like, how sweet. What a Friday. Feels like a Friday.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does feel like a
There you go.
Friday.
Well, look at that. Luke Warpink. All right. See y'all. That's what it
I
is.
love it. I love
You
it.
love it?
I used to love it as a kid when everybody would give you candy and you just had so much candy.
Yeah.
And I wish people seized the day more of Valentine's. I wish secret admirers would do their thing. I think people should bring that back. Using it
Yeah.
as a reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need a reason. We're making this episode extra long so that you can have sex 100 times.
Whoa.
Perfect.
Video.
If you have sex
Perfect.
during Smosh Reads Reddit stories, please put yourself in the comments. Say, I am the silent majority.
We want to get into some of these stories.
We must.
We must. We must.
Tis the season.
Okay, let's hop into these stories. First one.
My
This is an old
crush
school
shoulder.
one. This is from 11 years ago.
11.
November 30th, 2014. This was posted in the relationships subreddit. I, a 27-year-old man, am concerned that my semi-girlfriend, 23, of a couple of months is with me for my celebrity status. I've worried about this in the past. This is obviously a throwaway for a good reason. Without going into much detail, I am an actor on a sitcom and have been for a few years. I am a supporting actor, and most of you would not know my name, but many would be familiar with my character. I'm certainly far from a big deal. I am not famous enough to be followed by paparazzi, thankfully, but am recognized regularly on the streets. I do fine financially, but I'm not Brad Pitt. I wish, exclamation mark. And I don't live a very high-profile celebrity lifestyle. I'm happy just staying in on the weekend. I recently met someone at a coffee shop. I sat next to her and we started chatting. She was down to earth, and when she asked what I did, I told her I did some acting. Nothing uncommon around these parts. She didn't seem to recognize me, and I didn't go into more detail. I got her number and we texted a few times. Then we met for lunch and she said something that made it clear she recognized me. We've hung out since then several times. She wanted to introduce me to one of her friends who is a killer fan of the show. That made me nervous. Apparently, she is just a big fan. I didn't really like to be paraded in that way, but it was fine. That's part of my job to some extent. The thing that is getting to me is that she often refers to me as though I am my character. For example, I might say something sarcastic and she'll say,
We did it!
Character name. I'm not on Facebook, but one of my friends is, and he friended me. He showed me her page, and she wrote a few months ago, "Oh my God, I met my name. I think he is into me. Hashtag celeb girlfriend."
Whoa.
Oh, hello? Okay, and we're gonna put all of the names of the different ones here. Shall we have to fool you?
Use of hashtags on Facebook aside, it started making me think she was into me for my character or to show off and not into me. This is obviously a problem in my life. I have dated 2 actresses, neither of who are all that famous. Both had their sights on bigger things. I know for a fact that at least one was using me as a way to get her name out there. It worked. I'm very happy for her. Otherwise, I am attracted to students, bartenders, baristas, etc. I tend to date around, rarely in serious relationships because
There we
I'm
go.
concerned that they don't like
And
me
this
for
whip
me.
will be
I
posted
play
on.
a very extroverted, confident character, but that isn't me in real life. My self-esteem is fine. but I guess I'm a
And
bit
with
paranoid. I
that,
feel like this girl likes
I'm
me, but would
going
she
to
if I wasn't a minor
bed.
celebrity? Is there some
I hope everyone has a good night. I'll see if my Zooms will work this Thursday when we finish it. I'll do some stuff off screen, but not too much off screen. So that way I still have content. I'll probably do like the what is it called? The cleanup to the cleanup off screen. So that way we have things to color. Bye-bye. I hope to see you guys next this Thursday. Yippee.